why yesterday I had to tip the 12.12, right?
Maybe, did it have something to do with the date, man? 12/12, your 12/12 on 12/12. Oh my god, man. It all makes sense now. Thanks, Jules, man. Hold on a sec. Hello traders, welcome to episode 252 of Tea of Meme Trade. Could be doing anything, but you're here on Thursday. That I'm quite grateful. Thanks for that follow on Twitch. Dude, yes, man. Thanks, dude. Jules, man. Dude, I didn't even think about it. Like 12/12, your number. That's definitely. I know Chalen's working on some other things, but Zcash, man. I just sent him a message saying Zcash. Okay, so we'll see what happens with that. I'm sure we can make something. I mean, that emoji isn't too. It's not that bad, right? I mean, it's a decent. It's not like Ripple's logo. Ripple's logo, we kind of gave up on it. We legit did. Like we're sticking with what he made, and that's about it, right? There's just not much you can do with it. It's just an X. Okay. So anyway, Bitcoin. So people were talking about, is this a Head and Shoulders? I don't think, I mean, Head and Shoulders, you just never hear about them happening after an impulse down. They are always, they're Head and Shoulder tops for a reason. That's what they're called. Bulkowski calls them Head and Shoulder tops, complex Head and Shoulder tops. This is a Head and Shoulder bottom, which you would see it, and what that would mean is just an inverse Head and Shoulder bottom. But we got just a Head and Shoulder, and that's, I don't think it is that, but look, if you wanted to talk about a measure move of that pattern, here you go. This is it, man. It'd bring you right down the bottom of the trend line. Now, what I think more so what it could be was more of a bear pole, bear flag right here, starting the measured principle from really the beginning to end of it. And you would say, well, what about all this? This is all chop, man. You found swing lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, and highs, right? But from this swing high here, this is where we began the chop. So you measure from the high to low. And this is being rather conservative too. If that's the case, it's bringing us down to 28.46, right? Already measured this. All right, so try to grab it. Oh yeah, it's not price range tool. Anyway, just know that the bear pole, bear flag measure move puts you at 28.46. Okay, so if we break 32.50 or whatever right here, this horizontal line supports to me back to 2017. You got your fib extensions, that's fine. Fib extension from a swing low to swing high. 3142 is the 1272, 3086, and then 3000 right pretty much on the dot, 3005 at the 1618, which happens to be a horizontal line support, our next level of horizontal line support back from earlier in 2017. So the 1618 at those levels, confluent with those levels, makes sense, right? And that's very close to the measure move of this pattern, right? That is really meh, more like a bear pull bear flag, which the measurement is much lower. But we got to get to 3,000 before we get to 2,800, so it makes sense for this to play out first before the larger measurement would play out at 2846, maybe later down the road. All right, so that's what happened. Volume, crap. I mean, more volume than we've seen on these little runs of these little scrub rallies, but yeah, still low volume. Whatever, man. We talked tremendously last night about the argument of the head and shoulder, and really what's wrong with just calling it a scrubby lower high than your previous high, okay, after a huge impulse down, and it's bearish, right? They're both bearish, whatever way you talk about it. So bearish, bearish, bearish. We broke out bearishly. Great. All right, bullish divergence. Hey, we found bullish divergence. Jumped from 3290 something to almost 3,500. So, yeah, man, that's really it for Bitcoin. This is projected prices for the near-term future, all right? It's just support's broken, all right? It's broken, and this probably won't last. This 3250 area shouldn't last too much longer, all right? So keep your eye out. Bitcoin's continuing to sell. The demand is very weak. Even with that daily bullish engulfing candle, the bullish engulfing candle with no volume, hey, good for us for finding it. It helped us find the swing low to swing high, right? That's what it did, but that was it, man. That was it. No volume or demand on Bitcoin right now. Bearish, man. Bearish lands. But what's new, right? What's freaking new? 5,800 broke. You knew what was going to happen, right? The continuation of the bear trend, all right, was cemented. What's up, Jamie Catrona, man? Kangs, you say? What's up, Claudio? Ryler? Jacob Schultz? Clickbait, just kidding. Yeah, pretty much, right? What's up, Moz, XRP Mafia? Jimmy Ragdale, the Golden Voice Jesus, man. Bob Field, Depend. What's up, Mackenzie Alt? Rapper Kirk. Crypto Tiger, hello, dude. Hey, what's up, Mattia, man? What's up, man? M-Lock. Zachary Schneider. What's up, man? Did you see what I said in a community IRL? Huh. Code red 420 no scope. Exactly, crypto, man. Erwin Coffee for crypto. What's up, Talis Lana? Hold tight. If you want to maintain capital for the short term, I mean, holding in a bear market is folly. Okay, I'm just saying. What's up, Rosu? Oh, Kang Logan, man. Kang Logan, have you seen your 888 ball yet, dude? Hello? What's up, John Legend? Konda Kumar, who cares about crypto? A lot of people evidently still care, right? Now, probably like 10% of what we've seen, right? But yeah, people still care. Otherwise, we wouldn't have 211 people tuned in right now. What's up, Trades? Good to see you. But hey, you know what's cool? If you don't care about crypto, you can request a stock, and we'll look at the stock, right? Look at Twitter, Boeing, Walmart, the major indices across the markets, whatever you want. Okay, that's the beauty of technical analysis. It's across all markets. Hey, Augusty, man, he's got his popcorn and sunglasses. All right, man. Sort of 1,000 S coins. Yeah, doing work right now. Doing work. If you want to, since I'm just in the middle of chat, we can just take a look across the markets. What's happening? You just got Ripple in the bottom right. We'll look at it in a larger scale in a second. Really just, it broke out of that down slipping channel, but dude, who cares? On no volume. You couldn't break the 50 MA like a scrub. You just bearishly engulfed the last 4-hour candle, a bearish engulfing candle breaking a upsloping support. 28.875 cents seems very likely in the near term. All right, if we break that, we'll just fib the way we need to from the low to high, and then we'll get some fib extensions down here. But we know between 25 cents and 28 cents, there's very little support. 24 cents is 52-week lows. Oh my God, this is how close we are to it. We're not far off at all. All right, just 6 cents off. 52-week lows. There we go. Litecoin, dumpster fire. It's at 52-week lows. 22.89 right now. Holding on. Buys chin, whatever. $20 seems very likely. Almost just looks like some sort of ascending triangle or something. Something right there. Very small little fractal pattern. That's a bearish continuation, or yeah, descending triangle. I don't know why I said ascending, because I'm thinking about it flipped over. Descending triangle right here could break down 20 bucks. We can use fib extensions if we want to, man, but they're gonna bring us between, you know, $17 and $20 from the low to high. That's all you really got. From the low to high here, you've already, you know, pretty much used up your short-term fibs, right? So extensions anyway. We got horizontal line sports, 1223, 1587, and again 20 bucks. Those are all looking left, horizontal line sports. And then you got Ethereum. Hey, dumpster fire, baby, dumpster fire, breaking out of its little bear flag too. You know, we'll look at that too in a second on a larger time scale. And here you go, you got XLM, also very close. I mean, pretty much if you get a candle body close right now, you're making the candle body low close 52-week lows of the year. Okay, for XLM. So all these coins are starting to wake up a little bit again, and they're kind of continuing that prevailing trend. The consolidation, it looks like it might be over, maybe. I mean, it sure looks like it to me on Bitcoin. We just went through, I mean, since December 7th, you know, almost a week now, we've been consolidating after a nasty impulse down. So it looks like it might be time to go again soon. All right, that's it. What's up, Wilfred Plopper? Good to see you again, dude. Hey, Zed Zerps. Yeah. Have people heard about the multiple Bitcoin bomb threats? You said treats, but not bomb treats, bomb threats today in different states demanded Bitcoin. Just crazy, dude. That's insane. This thing is like too much. What is it? I don't even know, man, what it is. It's like starch or something on this thing. So Mr. Pace, XRP Mafia, Crypto Casualty, what's up, dude? Coming in from Sealand, is that Canada land? Jules, 1212 is your date of origin, boom. Okay, well, Jules, man, Chalen's gonna shout out to you in Discord, okay? Are you on? I know you're on Discord, I think, right? What's up, Chad Martin? I know you're not that active, but we need to communicate with you for the Zcash. Okay, he just messaged you, so get with him, and we're gonna begin doing things, okay? You just said today multiple bomb treats in the U.S. Christian, are you sure treats means threats? My God, man. He demanded 20K in Bitcoin. Huh. That's funny that if you had demanded this about a year ago, he'd be like, you know, it'd be 1 Bitcoin. Now he's requesting many Bitcoins. Too much. What's up, Princess Riley? How are you doing? Jonathan Krause. What's up, dude? James Allen. Dakota Diesel. Yep. Juicy Shorts. Poke Fox. Hello. What's up, Crypto Noob? Rami, what's up? All y'all. This is a fantastic group of people in this community. What's up, Robert S? Good to see you. Peter Walker. The daily Mayor multiplier says a reversal is close. Well, we had the bullish divergence on the daily, but you know, I think we're gonna just form more. We can go to the daily real quick if you want. So look, you had the divergence here. But guess what? Didn't play out. You've got a little bit of positive momentum. You're already starting to lose it. Guess what, man? Guess what's happening today? Another bearish engulfing candle. From a bullish engulfing candle to a much larger bearish engulfing candle, breaking an upsloping support. That's not good, man. That sets the tone for lower prices, right? So the daily's slower time scale. And even if we sold off to these levels, probably broke this trend line on the RSI, we'd still, even at 3,000 or wherever, 3,086, 3,100, we'd still be getting ourselves RSI bullish divergence. So on the daily time scale. So sure, there might be reversals in the works. I mean, you clearly, we discussed the divergence, but sorry, extremely bearish conditions. And there's other ways that this could work out where we could just, all we have to do is sell off hardcore, eventually get to negative momentum again, and it could be like this large. And we would still have bullish divergence. Like, that's it, man. So it's whatever, man. This thing can do what it wants in a bear market. It's a prevailing trend dictates this. All right, we're just along for the ride. Anyway, so yeah, man, it's pretty nasty. We can get one more little leg down. I mean, all it would take is one more day of selling. Look, a red candle matching this one to get us down to target, right? That's it. That's freaking it. But remember, bear pull, bear flag on 4 hour. 28.46 is another target. A much more loose target. Okay. I mean, it's really not that surprising. It's not. How can it be surprising? This market's bearish. Been bearish. Really bearish. I mean, like, since 5,800. Breaking 5,800 was the confirmation of the bearishness, right?
Man, thanks for being here day in and day out. Could we look at SLV?
Hey, beeswaxers. Arthur and Emily, thank you so much for the $5 contribution. Y'all amazing. Thank you so much. All right, much love. Yeah, we'll look at it. We'll look at silver after, you know, Ripple and Ethereum, right? Just speaking of Ripple, we'll just keep trying to juggle between chat and the big ones, right? Ripple, same old stuff, right? You had the uptrend. You were looking promising. You look like, you know, on the US dollar pair, you look different than everything else, right? Everything else tied to Bitcoin was dumping. Even the big two Bitcoin pairs were, sure, they were going up, some were, but guess what? You look at the US dollar pair, they weren't going up at all. Like Binance to BTC was going up, but if you look at the US dollar, it was selling off at lowest lows, right? Of 52 weeks, right? So Ripple now, this uptrend, nice move up. It's been shattered. Once this broke, that was it, man. 41.5 cents. Now we're down to 30 cents. What percentage loss is that? 25% losses since we broke this channel. That's what happens when the trend breaks. I mean, that's why we draw them. And there you go, man. We, again, like I said earlier, we couldn't break the 50 MA. Even though we're breaking out of this downsloping channel, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it doesn't really matter that we're breaking this on such low volume. It just happens sometimes, and you get false breakouts, and then you dump again, come down to 28 cents back inside the channel. You just make a small adjustment to the channel. All right, so that's it for now. Bearish convergence, high on price, lower high on price, lower levels, positive momentum. RSI looked about equal, just doing nothing. Now back into bearish territory at 39. All right, again, 28 cents is pretty much the target here. 28.8 cents. It's really that December 7th low is kind of the target, and then after that 28.2 cents, and then after that you've got a big gap down here. Talking about a big gap, I just mean like very little consolidation and chop between 25 cents and 28 cents. Okay, so it could be a pretty easy move down to 25 cents. So 25 cents is Bitcoin's 3,000 pretty much. Okay, so if Bitcoin goes to 3,000, hey, Ripple very well could go to 25 cents on the US dollar pair, right? Wish I had better news, man. Trends are trends, and then they change, and they always change. They're like seasons, man. Ethereum, similar stuff, right? Similar crap. You got the huge impulses down. Oh my God, it all started with the slanted head and shoulders pattern. Kangs, baby, Kangs. Since then, from 212, $84, down 5.35% today. You see the clear trend, anchor point 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the candle body close, and then 1 on the top with the heart line, respect everywhere so many times. It's beautiful. Hey, Dumbs Love, man. Thanks for the 100 bits, man. Much freaking love. Thank you, dude. So breaking this, let's we talked about doing fib extensions. We can do that, man. No problem. No problem on the fib extensions. So I think first off, you know, you're most likely gonna hit 81 bucks the next day or two. If not like tonight, it's you're so close to it. All right, but if you wanted from this low to high, fib extension, 80 bucks, 78 bucks, $75. All right, all areas we could hit. This right here, though, man, this looks like a much larger bear pull, bear flag, does it not? Like the real swing low, right, from the high breakdown right here. It looks like the top's here. This could be a much larger move down. Okay, this wasn't a head and shoulders, right? No head and shoulders here. Man, we'll measure that real quick. $27 move. 26.93. Yeah, like 57 bucks, which is right around that area. Hey, is this surprising? Chat, is this really surprising? Let's look left. Remember, what's between 80 bucks and $55? What's between? Oh wait, that's right. Nothing. Nothing's between it. It's a bunch of nothing. There's no support. There's nothing that would hold you up here. Really at all. A couple fib extensions at the beginning, and then that's it, man. Big old sell off real fast until we get down to 53 bucks. Ethereum dumpster fire, man. Dumpster fire. It's below that support from May 1st, 2017. All right, below that. Yeah, you got a couple scrub wick closes here on the 4-hour. We'll go to the daily. I don't think that's the case. Daily time scale. Yeah, you still got a few of these wicks. All right. And that's where we held initially, but we're heading back down towards that, right? Heading back towards that. Bear market, that second time around is normally when it gets broken. All right, so there you go, man. 82.39. Go ahead and break that. We'll see you way down here real fast, dude. This is nothing. Twig and thatch. Bearish hurricane will destroy you. All right. Hey, guess what we're doing on the daily? Bearish engulfing candle on Ethereum again. Bearish engulfing into another bearish engulfing. Bearish engulfing. It's bearish engulfing season. Okay. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. You've got some bullish divergence on the RSI. On the MACD, you're making lower prices with positive momentum, which is actually really bullish, right? That's a good thing, but no demand. I'm very surprised that we have not begun to see some sort of small retrace. We didn't really get anything at all. All right. Really from a daily high to low. I got close to that 38% retrace, right? Yeah, we pretty much hit the 382. Yep. So you made your common retrace up here before selling off again. So we had a moderate retrace before dumping again. Makes sense. Okay. Sweet. All right, old Ethereum. It's been old faithful on the shorts, man. Holy crap. It's so nice. Remember when it was 14.20? That was hilarious, man. And then people were calling for 10K, man. Remember YouTube shillers? 10,000, man, based on nothing. What crap, man. I missed so much shit. My bad, y'all. What's up, Beetle, guys? XRP Mafia says triggered. It's Ripple, not XRP. It's XRP, not Ripple. Yep. It's pretty much the life I live now. All right. I should just call it XRP Ripple, right? Every time now. Mattia, what's a scam coin? What you talking about, man? Who's talking about that? Hey, Mark Foster, what's up, dude? Qualified Automotive Solutions says XRP YouTubers were calling for $50 XRP last month. 589 end of the year. Dude, that's I don't think anyone truly believed that, really. Like, I think those people even didn't believe that, okay? I mean, I don't know how anyone could that has any grasp on how it works, okay? Dynamics, you say, why so many indicators? That's a lot. None of my indicators overlap. Dynamics. None of them. Volume, histogram, momentum, strength, Fibonacci, channels, they all have their own meaning. Okay, that's not so many. That is a perfect amount of indicators. Okay, what you do is you coincide all of them at the same time to give you to help you with your decision making abilities. Okay. KC2, you want some coffee? Coffee crypto? Coffee futures? Sure, man. Put some KC2 exclamation point. Sure, man. Done. On the list. Subsequent. Fergus Game says it's been 6 years with Ethereum and 1 year of solid funding. Mass staff. They spend most of that time running experiments. As a software company, they are failing to hit quotas. Company. Are they considered a company for Vechain? Dude, that's like 589 is not even a FOMO number. Vechain. It's like impossible. It's like, I think you like even for like Tron to hit like $3, you'd have to have as much market cap as the Death Star or something, which we know is pretty much impossible. So if old Mac D had a farm. Oh my god, that's not bad, man. That's a good name. Did y'all hear that? His name's not Old MacDonald, Old Mac D, which could be MacDonald, which is double meaning, double joke. That's hilarious. Good pun, man. Good pun. Can we get 80 million subs before PewDiePie? Yeah, dude, all in, dude. Oh my god, man. I think Bitcoin will ever make a comeback to all-time high levels. Yeah, maybe in like 2-3 years. Not anytime soon. So about Charlie Molden. Oh, are you talking about Bitcoin Cash? Okay. Oh, I don't. Dude, maybe not, man. That's kind of messed up. Oh wow, we hit 100 likes already. Y'all are amazing. Here, fireworks for us all. All right, thank y'all. No volume, Maglapoya? A little bit of volume, and who cares? You don't have to have too high of... Look, the prevailing trend is bearish, okay? Volume, OTC trading, we know that's the majority of buys and sells for Bitcoin. This is exchange trading we're looking at, so volume, not that big a deal. Vechain, Diego? Sure, we'll look at Vet. We'll look at poor Vet, probably just getting caught up in the collateral damage of Bitcoin selling off some, right? Are they a company? Exactly. I have summarized Ethereum. That's a, yeah, that is a marvelous name, dude. Old Mac D had a farm. Yep. Sweet. Yeah, Shalon, what's up, dude? Okay, so anyway, let's go next charts. Oh wow. Okay. Looks like on silver we've kind of double bottomed, have we not? Wow. Clean this up for you and we'll look at it. We have a lot of measured moves like the bear pole, bear flag and stuff. That was it. Oh, crazy. Huh. Okay. Here's your silver. Okay. What's silver doing? Well, bearish trend, right? Been in a bearish trend since 2016, right? It's been terrible. We had a huge symmetrical triangle. We broke out bearishly. Almost hit target. Target was down to like 1250, I think. We finally pivoted at a critical support from December of 2015. That's where we bottomed, right? We began our retrace. The retrace from the high to low. All we did was get to the 236. Terrible, very shallow retrace. Since then, we've like quadruple top, whatever. You just failed. So much rejection, excuse me. We dumped again, but look what happened. We double bottomed, right? Nice little double bottom from the low here to the low. We had higher levels of relative strength. It's always good. I didn't get that same luxury on the MACD at all. So what will we do if we broke, you know, $14 on the dot is your neckline of the pattern. Very easy to measure. 82 cents measured move. If we were to break out, have your alert set up, get confirmation. What we could be looking for that 200-day moving average, at least touching it. If we were to break $14, that's the area to break, okay, for your double bottom, right? Got the... Hey, good, man. And it looks kind of like an eve double bottom. So that's like your weakest double bottom. There's no real V. I mean, unless you want to call this the V, then you call it an even atom double bottom. But man, there's just a lot of gaps here. Low, like you know, liquidity on silver. It's not traded too heavily, and that's why you see the small candles, the gaps all the time. It's just bleh. So have an alert set up on 14 bucks. I'll wait for some confirmation to see if we could break to the upside and hit that measured move. Okay, which would make sense because from a high to low, whoops. From a high to low, we know the common retrace zone at all times for anything is between the 382 and the 618, right? Our moderate retraces, and the 618 is the golden retrace. So between 1431 and 1505 beeswaxers, all right? It looks like we're setting up for a potential double bottom, but it's only potential until we break $14 for real, okay? Positive momentum is building on the daily. RSI looks very good, just hitting 62, so it's kind of in bullish territory now. This thing has plenty of room to run if it wants to. It's not bad, but you better hope the market doesn't do well, right? In order for, you know, precious metals to act as that hedge that we talk about all the time, right? So there you go, man. Beeswaxers. That's what we got going on silver. Sweet. Holy crap. Grab it, sorry. Get through this. Aaron Barnes, I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, on Bitcoin, Ethereum, these coins have just been devastated. It'd be too easy, right? Too easy, just hit 3,000, then just tank to 1,000, right? Just too easy for a short. Okay, so we just want to keep our eye on those the daily divergence, right? For that retrace, okay. Am I worried about the Bitcoin bomber that is on the loose? George, I don't really know what I can do, man. All I have to do is just not answer my phone, my cellular telephone, if he calls me, right? If he even has my number. Sorry. Anyway. I'm going to sell the rest of EOS or hold till death. FLX at this point, dude, it's... I mean, I don't know how you're still holding it. Like, there was a triangle and we broke it, and we just broke the measured move. It was extremely large. Okay, I don't know, like, dude, you're asking me to answer something that I can't, right? Am I telling you to sell your EOS at such a low price because it could go lower, or hold till death? Dude, that's up to you, man. Whatever you want to do with your bag that you had plenty of opportunities to get out much higher prices. What's up, up trades? I don't know, man. I'm just setting, I guess. I don't know. You know, up trades, we get to, believe it or not, and it's not anything against you or anyone else on Twitch, but the demographic over there is very young. Okay, so you get trolls and stuff. So you get a lot of trolls. So it's like if you're gonna troll, you gotta wait 10 minutes, right? And then you get banned, and then it's like, hey, you wasted 10 minutes. We got you. We trolled you, actually, right? So, but if you don't troll, hey man, you're good. Okay, it says daily Bitcoin down slipping bear flag, which eventually becomes bullish. They'll make lower lows with higher momentum, negative momentum. Yeah, man, it's nasty. Okay, it's not this here, this stuff right here normally spells exhaustion, but man, there's just no demand, and this thing could run to the bottom of the channel again. It's not really even a flag, and now at this point it's just a channel. Okay, it's too large. It's not proportional. I don't think it's proportional to the impulse. And that's like how we disregard flags. When they last too long, the longer they last, at a certain point they start becoming much more susceptible of failing and going to the other side, right? Sweet. Pablo, put that on the list, man. Did you want to look at China again, man? Or what? Sure thing, Arthur, man. I'm just going to tell him I'm going to. Twitter looking good. Been in since 33. Gap fill on the on the weight. Well, we talked about Twitter. Remember, it was that potential. Well, we broke the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders, the huge inverse head and shoulders, but we were at the very top of a downsloping channel, remember? And we rejected it and the 50% retrace. So, a little over 6 years of trades. Cancel Christmas, Smitty, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know if we can cancel Christmas, man. All right. Because how would we, you know, enjoy all the festivities and stuff, right? Sweet. A 4 display port splitter. Oh my god, man. That's what I might be getting, okay. But I seriously need to quit adding monitors. David, yeah, man. I need to stop adding monitors. I know, I'm an addict. This is it, man. 8 was in-game anyway, and it was only supposed to be 7 until the TV, and I'm like, why don't I just get another HDMI split and fish through my wall so I can hook it up to my PC too. So now I've got essentially the 8. The 8. But a TV is like 4 or something, right? More? Aaron, no, I have not. Yeah, Great Britain pound, the US dollar? Sure, man. We were looking at that, I think we were looking at that a couple days ago. On list. Okay. You're 10 minutes behind and laughing at the old McDonald's, old MacD. Yeah, man, it's nuts, dude. It's nuts. I wish he'd say something. He might be in that waiting period. So, anyway. Let's look at KC2 Coffee Futures. Let's go, baby. Just continued selling off, right? It's just continued selling. So flag invalidated at this point. How far is the retrace, right? Oh man, we're at a very deep retrace now. 78% retrace. We're touching that 105.05 today, right? Touch that. So I think last time we looked at it, we were up at a 382, right? Maybe even a 50%. Continue this. Oops. Get this channel and just keep extending it out. But remember we talked about flags. The longer they extend on, the deeper they go, the much more likely they're going to fail. And at this point, this is not really a flag anymore. Too deep. Too deep. All right, so this measure move, probably invalidated. What's up, Adamatron? So if we want to, though, looking at the daily. What?
We're gonna need more of 2 things: monitors and cowbell. Kings.
Dude, probes, man. Probes.
Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Hell no!
Thanks so much for the 2358. The UCLA Bruins in the jar. Thanks so much, man. Much freaking love. Hey, we're looking at coffee, man. Coffee futures are down. They're down. Okay, so what's going on? Bear trend. Clear bear trend. Well-respected bear trend. All right. You had a wedge. You had a falling wedge. All right, from the high to low. You couldn't even hit the 382. You got very, very close. You hit like the 37% retrace, right? So, you know, I don't even think we back tested. Yeah, we didn't even back test that wedge we broke out of. So, get rid of these targets because not really relevant anymore. Because the selling continued, but the channel's at least being respected, right?
Is that a joint?
Hola, Mr. Mitch. I found you new 1080 in the US for under $1,000. Merry Christmas.
Where, man? Where? Are you gonna message me this link and not let other people see it or something? Because they might get it before me, right? Dude, thanks so much, Vladimir Putin, man, for the 420. Is that a joint contribution? Where do I obtain the link? Okay. Thanks, dude. Benjamin Man says, we are numb to great project, great team, use case. Done a lot of great things. What about, Benjamin, what about the team has a good heart? What about that one, man? That's one of my favorites. All right. Oh, yep, my bad. How about I look at the MACD? MACD, yeah, holding on to extreme levels of negative momentum on this sell-off. That's bad. There's not very, very little. You can't even really call this bull. There's no bullish divergence. The RSI looks extremely weak. Sorry, yeah. So, I mean, look, it's a process, right? Process of price action, okay. But now we correlate with the, this looks terrible. Very, very bad, all right? You normally, if you have a flag, you normally just go back to neutral. Look, you have a huge move up, a lot of positive momentum. So your oscillator is just gonna like, so price action will do this. And then you would just make your flag. And then go up again, right? And what would happen on your oscillator during that time, like your MACD? You'd have a huge spike, positive momentum, and then on the flag, you would eventually just go back to neutral a lot of times.
The link is in the last donut line.
Is that a joint?
Oh, okay, sweet. Bring on the dislikes. Bring on the dislikes. Thanks so much, Vladimir Putin. Sweet, man. I'll take a look at it in a sec. So on the oscillator, right, the MACD particularly, right, you would go back to neutral when we flag, and then when we run up again, we'd make another spike in positive momentum. Most of the time, it's lower. Right? It's a lower level of positive momentum, and that's what gives us that bearish divergence that lets us know when this move might be over. So normally, that's what happens. But what happened here was we spiked the downside, got a bunch of negative momentum. We've just been holding on to it the whole way down. Very weak, very bearish looking stuff. Okay, so just, yeah, man, no flag, just crap. Okay, so the prevailing trend is lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and could just keep selling off. But you're at the 786 right now with no impending price action reversal on your oscillators. Okay, not really any. I mean, you can look at it and do this. You can say, hey man, look man, there is some. Yeah, there is some, but it's not like you're close to neutral. You could keep selling off and keep making lower levels of negative momentum while continuing to lose value, right? So that's coffee. Terrible. Okay, let's go to Vechain. Okay, Vechain, extremely bearish, right? Extremely bearish, all-time lows all the time. It's a very, very common thing.
Vechain doing things.
Okay, the all-time low here was back August 2018. We cracked that pretty hard. Measure moves were hit of what, bear flags, whatever. Great, let me get rid of that. That too, doesn't matter. Okay, so descending triangle looking stuff. We already had our targets figured out. Said the first target was the 1272. We hit it. We bounced along the 1272. We actually even back tested this bottom trend line, the horizontal trend line, and we back tested twice. Gave people the opportunity to short. We can't really short. I don't think you can short Vechain, but this is like, you know, in a normal situation or a normal asset that can be shorted. This is the area where people open or add to their short positions, or they offload because they're scared, and then it dumps again. And we've cracked the 1272, going down to 33.9% of 1 cent. Can't hold that. Going on down to 30.5% of 1 cent. Okay, after that. Terrible. Now, I mean, sure, yeah, you're showing bullish divergence. That's awesome, man. Look, low on price, lower low on price, higher levels of relative strength, but we don't have a swing low yet. We have no idea if this is if it's done here, or if it's gonna keep selling. Because at some point, it will say just keep selling Bitcoin. Eventually, you invalidate that divergence. So to say there's real divergence yet, I believe, is premature. All right, it's just we don't have that swing low yet. You normally want to wait for the swing lows to establish themselves before, you know, calling that divergence, right? So, okay. I missed some chat. Sorry, y'all. Let's scroll through it real quick. Yeah, Burgess Games says, do not get emotionally attached to these companies. Look to make money on their performance, then decide when to take profits. Every company has a finite lifespan. Yep. Holy crap. What? Okay, sorry, I can't. Oh, it's on eBay. I'm scared that it's on eBay, dude. Very scared. Let's see what it says. AOR US? Oris? What is Oris? I don't know if I've heard of that company. Aoris? Oh, yeah, it doesn't mention if it's new or not, though, does it? We'll look at it in a second. Let's keep it up. Thanks, man. Y'all are amazing. Thanks for the 259 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Taking a look at Vechain. And seems like the 1414. Very real possibility. Okay. Being a thing now. Alright. That's it, dude. The bear trend is very well in full effect, right? Just down, sloping. Over and over and over. Right? Just terrible, dude. Terrible. Bouncing on the heart line, though. Whatever. But again, you should expect probably 30% of ascent soon. Good for our divergence. Hey man, nice. Pablo. We broke out. Broke out. Down second channel. Let's go to daily. So the rising wedge broke out, very close to the measured move. Didn't get there quite yet, but impulse down. We broke out. We bounced off the 786 Fibonacci, the very deep retrace. So what we can do in the short term, Pablo, man, pretty easy. It seems like we've already topped out, right? Bearish, right? Bearish, bearish, bearish trend we're in. The high to low. We didn't even hit the 382. That's how bearish we are, man. Okay. Huge dump right there. I don't know if this will hold, man. I really don't think this is a lower high than his previous miniature. Lower low than his previous low. And it just looks like bearish consolidation could be setting up for another move down again. Okay, this is the best we could do. Can't get above that 200-day moving average, right? Yeah, but look, man, all the way down. If you coincide the bullish divergence on the MACD with the bullish divergence on the RSI with the 786 fib node, the deep fib node, impending price action reversal at a critical support popped. And not only that, look, we popped this trend line as well. Right, the downtrend we are in, right? We've been in. Popped off the 25% trend line. That's crazy, man. All right, so I'm not sure, man. This is we'll go the weekly so you can really see kind of the overall trend. You had an uptrend, right? And you just broke the uptrend and you back tested twice, okay, and have failed. And so you have then since been sold off tremendously since you've rejected it. Okay. Demo Baller 2K19, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Okay, man. So impulse down, rising wedge, bearish pattern from the low to high. Let's get rid of these now. Doesn't really matter anymore. Okay. So now we know, since we reversed our price action, it might be over. From the low here to the high here. 886. Retrace from this low to this high. That's where we bounced. Okay, so anyway, You had 4-hour bullish divergence on the MACD with your daily, so that's good. Different time scales had divergence, all right, and bounced off the 25. Look, you can see the respect we got on the heart line, 75% trend line, the heart line again. All right, this is just giving the interpretation to the market. This is the trend we are in now, a bearish trend. This is what these equidistant channels are for, right? You were in an uptrend. You broke the uptrend to the downside, and now you're in a new trend, right? Anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 up here, and 1 and 2 on the bottom, and you get all the touch points inside it, okay, to check the math to make sure that's valid. All right, that's it, man. There you go, Pablo, man. Nos vemos. TA on the Clinton Foundation, Jordan Miller. Yeah, it's something like this, dude. It's like it was like this, and then just did this, like that, right? I think that's pretty much it. Are they under investigation or something? Because once like people saw how much their money dried up after the election, they were coming to the assumption. Wow, dude, you got like some serious butthurt trolls out. Hey, you know, go worry about trading, man. Oh wait, you can't trade, man. So just you want to come into TA channel. Get wrecked, dude. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the party lights, man. Appreciate it. Hey, I'm glad I live in your head rent free, kid. I live in your head rent free. Like you're like so affected by me. I don't even know who you are. That's the biggest insult ever, right? Oh man, it must hurt to be so mentally weak to get wrecked by me. Thanks, dude. TTS Brogan? Yeah, pretty much. What's up, Rafi? Dang, behind on chat. Holy crap. 15 minutes behind on the video, James. It's all good, man. Oh yeah, Thursday night. Yeah, it's patron night tonight. So remember, we pregame 30 minutes before the show. Maybe sometimes we go live with patron in chat still. So we'll see what happens tonight. I don't know. We'll see if we're feeling it. Yeah, you missed the local on the lates. Jurgen, man. But it's still 8, so it's local on the 8s and lates, right? 10 minutes behind. Let's go to Bitcoin. All right. We're just scaling for you so you can see. And we know that if we break 3250, expect targets 3142, 3086, and 3000, right? Those are your fib extensions from your low to high. Those are the next ones. But if you were talking about some sort of head and shoulders measure move, whatever, target would just be right between that 1618 and 1414, right at the bottom of the down sloping channel. Makes sense. So much chat. There's a hole in that Moonboy's spacesuit, Zachary. Yeah, pretty much, man. What's up, Ahmed? Yep, Bitcoin. Here it is, man. Here it is. Thanks so much for that, Vladimir Putin. Exactly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby, yeah. Keep creating those accounts, man. I own you. I own you, kid. I own you. Keep being affected and destroyed by me because you're so mad and jealous, dude. Come on, baby, yeah. Feed me. Feed me, scrub. Burgers Game says the average lifespan of a modern company is 5 to 10 years. That's if they succeed. 99% will fail in the first 1 to 2 years. In 1 to 2 years, software companies usually release products. There you go. There you go, man. What did Probes say, man? Fergus Games, man, you got really nice contributions to this live chat, man. All the time, dude. Appreciate that. Win Forex. Jordan Miller. Win Forex. What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? All right, so yeah, that's it, man. That's like what happens if we crack 3250, man. Targets down here. Measure move or fib extensions. Take your pick. Bottom of the channel. Seems likely. Okay. Could extend out this trend line if we want, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. Hitting the 1272 could put us right around that oversold territory again in the 4 hour. All right. Yep, average lifespan of fiat currency is around 30 years. Michael Fry, exactly, dude. So, makes sense. Yeah, it's because, like, the charge happens automatically on the first, Pablo, I believe. So it's like, think about if you joined on, like, the 31st or something like that, you'd get charged immediately. And then immediately after that, the auto charge would happen the next day, Pablo, right? So that's why it's like better to, you know, start on the first. Get charged on the first, and then you won't get auto charged if you decide to continue the support on the next first, right? But love you too, Blender, Supermarket man. Less 17 years BitMEX trades. What's the source on that? I read it was 30 years as well. Okay, so let me go back to Ethereum. Oh, Ripple. All right, so we broke the uptrend that we were in that was so promising, right? That huge pump. 26-cent pump to 79 cents in just a few days, and then it just been big sell-off. Looked like we were holding pretty well this new uptrend, but when we cracked it, when we broke it 41.5 cents, we've lost about 25% plus of our value at this point, down about 3% today, 30.3 cents. Okay, the downtrend kind of been broken on no volume. Can't break the 50 MA. Weak. You're just bouncing off this trend line, using as support right now. Okay, but you know, say Bitcoin decides to sell off 28 cents real quick. Bitcoin wants to hit 3,000, see at 25 cents. That's just the way it's going to go. At one time, Ripple up here started out not too bad on its sell-offs when Bitcoin was dumping hard, but then on that third leg down for Bitcoin, it got real bad for Ripple. Ripple decided to just sync back up with Bitcoin and dump with it, right? So. $27, you knew you had it out of 7. That's all good, dude. No, I mean, like, I just remember reading about 30 years BitMEX trades. That's what I was just saying. It was something like that. I just had never heard 17, but it's all good, man. Yeah, dude, this is just this market overall bearish, right? So bearish, 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 and really, if you zoom out, you can see, man, we broke the downtrend, the beautiful, beautiful, well-respected downtrend. But unfortunately, the sell-off continues. All right. After such a nice move up, it eventually just bled out. And again, here's your 52-week lows. Here's your 52-week lows. Just 4 cents off the lowest lows of the year. All right. Not bullish right now, is it? But hey, we're still outside the downsloping channel, aren't we? That's good, man. And really, why did we dump? If y'all remember, in the summer, the manufactured support of 44 cents, 42 cents. If we broke that, the move down would be devastating. We'd jump to 28 cents or jump down to 28 cents real quick, fall off that ledge because there was nothing here, twig and thatch. That's what we're looking at on Ethereum right now. If Ethereum cracks that $81, $82 range, twig and thatch. Straight shot, real fast, down to 55 bucks. So opportunity seems like it's still a real thing for Ethereum with the shorts. Still room to run. All right.
Is that a joint?
Who is this poorly gifted troll in terms reproductive capacity who creates troll accounts for Mitch? I'm gonna have my spies look into it.
Well, I don't know, some, you know, it's people, man. There are crazy people out there that have nothing better to do. Hey, more power to them. I didn't know I had that much power over them. It's fine, though. Like, power, baby. Power. Man, people are so triggered and butthurt about things, aren't they? Crypto needs LL Cool J. Isn't there there's a crypto streamer out there? He's like the one that does the raps and the music and stuff. And he is trying to get crypto culture implemented into rap songs. And it's kind of like a subliminal way, subconscious way to get the public more into crypto or more enthused about crypto. I don't know, but that's kind of what his plan was. He had a name for it too and everything. I thought, does anyone know what I'm talking about? Just some crypto rapper guy. He's just like a parody streamer, I don't know, or YouTuber. Okay. Yeah, XRP is following Bitcoin. All right, Ethereum. Again, just local on stuff. Here you go, man. The downsloping channel, right? With anchor point 1 and 2, and then your candle body close, and then anchor point 1 here. Okay, for the top. As you can see, heartline respect, literally everywhere. Everywhere, dude. Okay. So we broke this little upsloping flag after the impulse down, like Bitcoin. Kind of rejecting it for now. And we're holding on to this December 8th low. Can't hold that. Easy. Coming straight down to 81.50. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. What's it this time? Come on, baby. Give me that. Oh, man, I own this person. It's so nice to own somebody. It's nice, dude. All right. Sweet Pablo, man. Yeah, dude. Kung Fu Ninja does some raps, but I don't know if Crypto Military Bet, if that's the guy or not, who's got the that plan of action, course of action, whatever. I'm mad. Who's mad, dude? Who's mad? I own you, dude. Like, who's mad about that, dude? Why don't you show me your trades? Oh wait, you're a nobody. No one cares about you, dude. So he just released another song today called 20K. Lesta. No, it's not Soulja Boy, J-Rock, dude. Sorry, dude. Coin Daddy. I think that's it, dude. Coin Daddy. I'm almost certain, man, like that. Yep, that's him, the guy with the hat. Yeah, this guy right here. Okay, I can't click anything. This guy right here, Coin Daddy. Sweet, man. Yeah, check him out. He just does, I think, like rap songs and stuff about crypto and all that. So, yep, 20K. Thanks, Lesta Tim 1. Thanks, dude. Yeah, FM84 Benjamin. Yeah, like they've been coming out with these new like progressive house remixes of FM84, man. Something like that. Okay. Oh boy. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Thanks for the party lights, dude. Okay. Go to the Great Britain pound, the US dollar. It's weird. Exit. One sec. Here we go, man. Here's your daily Great Britain pound, right? Just anchor point 1, 2, 3. Look at that heart line. Support the 25, the 75. It's so perfect. So perfect. Trying to hold on to this 25% trend line. All right, trying in a bear trend. Clear bet. Look, this is why bear trend, right? The impulse down set the tone for the consolidation. So you had a channel, you broke out of it, you ran up, high to low, I think 38% of the way. But now after that move down, got that new channel. Close feet. Wow, man. From the high to low, we retraced 38% of the way before reversing our price action to the downside. Okay. Wow, we fell below the 25% trend line of the equidistant channel. Holy crap, man. So, what we want to do now? Get some targets. Oh, look, we have the 1272 at 124. Right, and bounced, but on little volume. Okay, and chances are just going to make it bounced. Not only the 1272, look, the heart line of the channel was bounced off too. Wow. Just remember though, these levels are very well respected. Again, you get some chops sometimes, but you can clearly see very well respected. All right, you can see it all over the place, man. So breaking this for real could be very bad. Okay, could send us to the very bottom. All right, hope that helps. CoinDaddy is terrible or horrible. Wrecked, man, wrecked. He has a song called Bitcoin. Well, J-Rock, of course. Why would he not have a song called Bitcoin, dude? I don't know, man. It makes him worried about all those copyright things, man. Just gotta be careful. All right. What's worse, waiting on crypto or waiting on Game of Thrones to come back? Let's talk, bro. Yeah, man. No doubt, dude. No doubt. It's crazy, man. Great Britain pound is like the next Ethereum dance styles. Not too much, man. Most things to the US dollar look like this, dude. Okay, US dollar is extremely strong. The DXY, right? It looks very good, but nothing we can really do, you know. So. Goodness. What's that? Where is this man? Sweet. All right. Wrecked. One sec. We'll see here. Okay, so here's that. Y'all like the but we do have some believe it or not, we had that daily divergence, right? Low on price, lower low on price. Look at this, man. You do have some pretty nice divergence going on. And a little bit it's just not as well defined on the MACD as it is on the RSI. RSI looks a lot better, so we don't have the coinciding variables as much. So. Yeah. The dollar is so powerful, man. So powerful.
Do you like my Bitcoin song? Divide.
What is it? Dobby? What is Divey? Is this a risky click, Vlad? Risky click, man. I'm a little nervous, man. Dude, like, I'm worried about this, dude, because it's like, if I click this, will I get my, the video taken down for copyright? Because this seems like it's, I don't know. It seems like it should be okay. Maybe give it a shot. Let's try.
Stop going sideways now. Don't ever say we going down to 1K, but Mr. Novogratz say we have bottomed out, Novogratz is bullish. Bottomed out, don't ever rise is bearish.
Bearish target is 1300.
Novogratz is bullish.
Bitcoin can be at 40,000.
Let us go to moon.
That was it. That wasn't bad, man. That wasn't bad. No way, dude. That's like 15 seconds long, right? We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Nah, there's no, like, Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Bottomed out, Killing? No, I don't think so, man. Bottomed out on what? Great Britain pounds. It was horrendous, James Allen. You didn't like it, man? Dude, it's pretty good, man. Pretty good, dude. Post you the link to that song? Yeah. Post you the link, man. Here's that. Oh, the song got it, man. Song got it, man. These are the 218 people tuned in to Twitch and YouTube. Look at the francs, Benjamin. You get paid, James Allen, US dollars to live in England. So this downtrend's been very good. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, we can look at the DXY if you want. Here's your US dollar, man. Right, you broke that downtrend. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You broke it, and look, you're at that 75% trend line of the very large upsloping equidistant channel. Got to go back to the weekly to see all of it on the screen. Right, this right here. We're back at it. Okay, it's been a support, resistance. We're using it as resistance again. It's gonna be tough to break this. If we break that, that would be momentous, dude. That would be insane. I just don't know how we will. All right. Look at this, man. Holy crap, on the weekly. Third rejection now. Third time we're rejecting that 75% trend line of the equidistant channel, of the uptrend, right, that we've been in, really all started the bottoms March of 2008. Okay, so Don't know if we will, in fact, break that. Okay. Awesome, man. The US dollar, compared to everything else, is killing it. Killing it, dude. So many rejections, dude. You reject this many times, eventually you'll just sell off. Like, no demand up here, no demand. Look at the divergence involved on multiple times, daily and weekly. You're getting the divergence, man. It's just bearish, 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 dude. I mean, bearish indicators, bearish signs, all right. Saying that a move down is very possible. Impending move down. Yeah, Nick, yes. Sound like karaoke, Luis, man. Thanks, Vala, man. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it, man. Sweet. Sweet. Nice. Okay. Only currency really doing well. Okay. Crypto meme review. Sequin kind of like a PewDiePie, right? Like PewDiePie did. So man, here we are again, still holding 32.50 for now. We broke the flag, the channel. It's really the flag, the bear pole, bear flag. And some people would want to call it a head and shoulders, but we know head and shoulders, they're the head and shoulder tops, right? Not the head and shoulder bottoms. And if they are the head and shoulder bottoms, they're the reversals, not the continuations. Right? Seldom are they used as continuations. Right? But here you go. If it was, your target's down here towards the bottom of the down sloping channel. It's very well respected on both sides. Very well respected. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of a Kung Fu Nerd, but he also does the crypto rapping. Who's better, Kung Fu Nerd or Crypto Coin Daddy or whatever? Who's better, chat? What's up, Matt Carl, dude? Hope you're doing well. Alright. That's it, man. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. The G-List man, thanks, dude. Kung Fu Nerd is a scrub, XRP Mafia. If you don't like him. Bitcoin's having a fit again. No, it's just continuing its prevailing trend, right? That's all it's doing. That's all it's doing, man. All it's doing. Okay. And really, as the DXY moves up, most currency pairs move down, and Bitcoin is included in that, right? the inverse correlation you see between the two is awesome. Okay. Polar Express experience. I don't really know what that is, man. Anytime, James, man. Thanks for tuning in. All right, man. Thanks, God, for crypto, man. Appreciate that, dude. I saw this on this 1080 Ti. How is it? Why is it this price when everything else is 1300? That's what and it's on eBay. I don't understand, man. New, brand new, unused, unopened, undamaged. Wow. I need to find out why it's that price. Let's see. We gotta send this to my IT guy and see. Disregard that link, Bradford. I have to just I had to have it on my mobile so I could send it to somebody. What's it? Okay, I just sent it to him and asked him to look into it a little bit. All right. Yep, strong US dollar, weak Bitcoin Tomcat, exactly. Hey, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it, man. What's up, Nippon Cowboys? It's an interesting morning. You got some crypto presence cheap. Patience until the next dip. I don't know, man. If you're talking about hopefully going short, not going long, because going long would, you know, going long in a bearish market like this, not necessarily a good thing. Okay, so. A 1080 Ti is worth $450 realistically, but M1, you talking about brand new though? Brand new, it's realistically worth $450. I mean, I guess that's what the opening price was before the crazy mining boom, right? So, I guess that makes sense, right? Guess that makes sense. Tinfoil hat. I don't know, man. 1080 Ti is $500 in Europe. Why is it so expensive here, man? Why can't I get to those European 1080 Ti's, right? Why not, man? Why not? Why not? Wait. Yeah. So I mean, but really. So expensive, but not really compared to market price of $1,300, Bradford. Bottom trend line higher. Why is it not higher? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Why is it not higher? Look, anchor point 1 and 2. Are you talking about this one? Why is it not higher? Oh, we just made the adjustment, right? The adjustment, look, when we found the new swing low, we just made a slight adjustment to the new anchor point, right? You have to make adjustments on your channels, right? The market moves, you adjust with it, okay? And I'm thinking you're talking about this, right? To answer, right? You can get them from the UK for like 700. But will it like literally only cost me $700? Okay. I just don't know, man. I don't really know. I haven't been able to find them for that price that I can get, right? And we'll talk. Been live for an hour and 30 minutes now. If you enjoyed this live stream, that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much. Sorry, just texting somebody. IT guy and someone else. Okay, is that what y'all were asking though? Yeah, Benjamin, man. Still rocking the Herman Miller. Thanks to Mr. Frickin' Damon, dude. Love him, dude. So is the RTX 2080 better than the 1080 Ti? I think a little bit better. I think Vergus Games was saying there's a 30% better performance, but not worth the price. And yeah, the 1080 Ti is, most of them are like 1300 market, and then you've got the 2080s that are also 1300. I can't remember if the 2080 Ti is 1300 or just the 2080. Okay. Bloomberg TV was calling for Ethereum Classic as a good investment next year. Really, Pablo? Did they not check really what happened? Okay. One of the lead developers was banned from his own Discord. Crazy, man. Conquest itself, are you there, man? I was just trying to clarify. Sorry, bottom white trend line channel. Where you have the head and shoulder drawn up. Why would it not be higher? I don't understand. You go with like, well, look, man, the reason you have a heart line, there's a good reason you use that heart line. So that helps you understand where your real anchor points, that most accurate anchor points are, right? So I used the anchor point 1 from November 26th, anchor point 2 from December 7th, anchor point 3 from November 29th, which just coincidentally lined up perfectly with November 21st's wick, right? And when we did that, this is why you use the heart line. Look, you can clearly see support, resistance, support, support, resistance, right? That is how you check your math, and that's how you can find out how the market is interpreting a channel, okay? It's not always cut and dry where it's easy 1 and 2, right? It makes way more sense like this. You get 4 anchor points total and stupid amounts of respect on the heart line, okay? Oh yeah, Benjamin? Red Devil Horns, man? No way. Wait for the 3000 series if possible. Yeah, when will that be? Vergus Games, is that coming out this summer or something? Or 2019 summer? Pablo, yeah, he could if he wanted. But what is it? Conquest, does that help at all? All right, man. You go with what makes the most sense, and you use the heart line to check your math on your channels. Okay. Bazonga. Okay, 2020 is when the 3000 works out. Yeah. See, I don't want to buy a 2080 because there's like word that they're like melting and they're screwing up and failing. Multiple accounts of it. So what's the point? What's the freaking point of buying a 2080 when the 1080 Ti's they're sound and true, right? If you're getting into if you're getting into trading, man, you got to learn the psychology, right? You got to learn how to control your emotions. Okay, that's the first thing. But then, you know, before anything, like, because you can learn all the technical analysis in the world without the emotion side, you're gonna freak out. 90% of trading is waiting. So during that time waiting, you scan the markets, you invest in yourself, you learn more about variables. Okay, this is swing trading. Okay, so most people think that you know, day trading is the only way to do it, but sadly those people are very mistaken. Okay, and everyone just thinks that day trading is the way to do it, man, when you can swing trade on a 4-hour time scale on the side. But the psychology and learning your own trading plan, but the trading plan that you learn is from finding out what works for you, whether it is day trading or swing trading, and then finding out what oscillators work for you, what coinciding variables work for you, right? So that's pretty much how you do it. If the RTX was made out of graphene, but it's not, right? That's what you're saying. IBM is still trying to make it cost-effective. Silicon is sitting at, or Silicon Valley is hitting its limits. Intel is stuck at 10 nm. Wow, holy crap, man. Swing trade. Looking at the slower time scales. Opening and closing position within, you know, 3 to 6 day period, Pablo, or longer sometimes. So, you know, you're not closing a position, you're not opening a position and in the same day closing it. That's day trading. Anything beyond that is swing trading. So if you open a position up on one day and then you close it 2 days later, that's a swing trade. Software efficiency. What about keeping things cold or cool? Verkus games, you were saying ray tracing has a lot of heat involved with it, right? Thanks for what didn't slip, man. Much love. Well, that's what we're trying to do here. Just trying to inform, trying to educate, keep people grounded, protect new market participants from getting utterly devastated because you've got, you know, people on YouTube that are trying to make you, you know, believe that 589 on Ripple's a real thing, like for real. Okay. How would you trade this? I mean, at this point, like, we broke it. Okay. We could obviously run up and back test. So if there was a back test, you got the opportunity for a back test on this channel. Because if we get back inside the channel, you're screwed. That, like that. So let's try to run up and get back to this trend line, use it as resistance. And you can have this even a little looser if you want, just because you're at 5.23 to 1 reward to risk. All right, but we're looking for a back test because we had no confirmation that this is the breakout, right? So you look for the back test to open that short. All right. Pablo, man. So, dude. But remember, the breakout trading is tough. You have more false breakouts than you do have real breakouts. So no amount of hardware advancements will keep ray tracing cool with polygons / subdivisions. That's why NVIDIA is making custom, wow, rasterization software. Holy crap. We'll see more of that in the future.
Is that a joint?
Can you look at TLRY, my lord?
Sure, man. Sure. Sure, man. Tilray. We looked at this a couple days ago. Been dumped. Hey man, rising wedge, right? 2 up sloping, converging trend lines. You broke out. Measure move was 66.81. Here we are, man. We're approaching it from a low to high. You've just cracked the 78% retrace, which we said when we were looking at this. We were right here. Dude, it just, why would we not keep selling off? We have gaps to fill. Down here's a gap fill. That measure move is a gap fill. Gap fills. Gap fills. Why would they not fill, man? This stuff gets destroyed. When corrections come, it's over, man. These things just get taken out. There's no support, no consolidation anywhere right here, right? So, I'm just saying, that's all get taken out. And it's continuing to sell off, as discussed, right? But hey, man, good news on the daily. We're finally getting to oversold territory. Well, your negative momentum is just continuing to build. At some point, we'll round out and we'll form some bullish divergence, but not sure when that'll happen. When we start seeing like a bullish engulfing candle or some sort of bullish Arami or a doji or a long wick or something like that, we start noticing that we're starting to reverse. Okay, but for now the negative momentum continues to build. So does your volume. Your volume's continuing to build while you sell off. That's bearish convergence. There is no TA perspective, Pablo, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like technical analysis 589. No, dude. That's not how you use that, right? Thanks, Russell Taylor, for the condolences. Okay. I mean, you know, with Rico, I'm sure you can be. Yeah, I'm sure you can be. But I'm not the one to teach you or show you the way with that. But I know there are plenty of books on it, right? Plenty of literature out there. But again, if it's something for you, I think you should do it. This is something that I've learned over time that I like. And dude, there are people that use Elliott waves. They like that. People evolve differently with technical analysis. That's the beauty of it, man. They're just different styles. Okay. Will blockchain stick around, Cover Crypto Man? Yeah, blockchain will stick around. It's the purest form of security and decentralization. I mean, it's just so nice, man. Like, it's a revolution. Revolution. So, yeah, man. Tilray, pawn stock. It's like crypto this year. Very speculative market. Very suspect or subject to get wrecked after huge pumps, right? The pumps like this, not sustainable, no consolidation, no chop. You're looking for methodical marches up. All right.
Do you see a falling wedge on TLRY?
Oh, well, so let's see, man. I maybe, right? I know what you're talking about, right? You want 1, 2, and 3 here, right? And then you're looking. I know what you're talking about. Interesting. Thanks for pointing that out. Not bad. Okay, well, hey, we had Chronos, right? That had something similar. I can't remember if it was Chronos. It was another pod stock. Now, one Chronos. Man, what was that other pod stock? That had a falling wedge, kind of like this. Yeah, dude, I do, but 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5 touch points on the bottom. Interesting. You're over, but look, you're showing bearish convergence on the RSI. Your negative momentum's continuing to build. The measured move is 66.81 of the rising wedge, right? So, yeah, there's a falling wedge. But I would like to know if we would fill this gap at 65.46 beforehand, right? Or maybe even 43.78. I just don't. I mean, maybe. Yeah. If you were going to, and we want to put these fibs back up because they're still relevant because we're still selling off, right? And we don't have a swing low yet. But if this was the swing low, which we have no idea and probably isn't, I'm sure you'd be asking, hey, how would we target? How will we target this? You would just go from the top of the wedge, candle close to candle close, and you'd be looking for 126.38. But you know your common retrace zone, fibs, between 114 and 138. That's it, dude. So that's what you're looking for. Perfect, man. Perfect. That's right. Pablo, man. That's right, man. Sweet, dude. Sweet. $5.89's possible. Yeah, man. Totally, dude. So about Colin McKinley, lowest closing candle. Yep, we're working on it. We're working on it. But that's how you would target it. Measure move, I don't know, it's very large wedge. Measure move, all it is this right here. Pretty simple, right? 78.49 from a breakout. But again, dude, I don't know. Like, I don't know if the selling's done based on looking left, based on negative momentum continuing to build with higher levels of volume. The only thing that's going on is you're finally hitting that oversold territory. Guess what? We could keep selling off. I mean, this is the lowest level of relative strength we've ever seen on till right ever. All right, so we'll have it there, man. But you know, you break this, you got targets down here. You still got targets. All right, well, we're gonna refib, get rid of these hypothetical fibs because we don't have a swing low yet. You just go from that low to high, and you've cracked the 786. All right, cracked the 786, 66.81. Remember, rising wedge, measure move. 88.6% retrace is 53.19. That's another gap fill in your last gap fill. Again, 44.50, and you know, right around there. So that's it, man. Yeah, pretty much Bradford, man. Pretty much. Go back to Bitcoin. We got wow. We got like 2 minutes, right? But good eye, Kingsman. Thanks for 333. Repeating, of course. Okay. All right. Looks like we're holding. We're gonna close this daily candle, 4-hour candle, above 32.50. Great, but whatever. And yeah. It was Colin, lowest closing candle on the 4-hour. In 52 weeks. You're absolutely right about that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Probably on the daily too, right? Probably on the daily as well. So we got to, let's just do it real quick. There you go. Kings. Where's Bitcoin likely to go? Louis, man. Here we go. Here it is. All right. I mean, this is what we're looking for. If you break 3250, you're going down, but you might want to find a back test before breaking down, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. Okay. There we go. The daily has closed. A new daily has begun. Alright, just sitting there. All right. Sometimes you get the volatility in the last 10 minutes. Sometimes you don't. Right? You're not really getting anything right now. Okay. Talking about the RSI on ONT, Derek, man. The daily RSI is sitting at what, like 14? No, I'm sorry, 18. Pretty terrible, man. Thing looks like a dumpster fire. Okay, you're talking about the U.S. dollar, but maybe you're talking about to Bitcoin. I don't know, man. Jeez, man. Yeah, ONT to BTC looks like an absolute dumpster fire too, man. Okay. Jeez. Whew. Crap, dude. Crazy how ONT held in that channel too. But looks like we're sitting at 19.5 on the RSI on the daily for the BTC pair. Derek York. So extremely bearish. You're approaching all-time lows on the BTC pair. The US dollar, your all-time lows. So 1398 and like 1100 are your next supports, and that's it. Okay. Oh yeah, the 1272 is right at that 1100 area. So okay, so selling off just a little bit on Bitcoin right now, just a little bit, not much, right? Not really doing anything. 3,300 on Binance, Christian. Uh-oh. Here we go, man. ONT is still not recovered from the mainnet dump. Well, whatever the catalyst was, man. It looks like everything else, so was it really that? Or is it just, it's an S coin like all the other S coins, right? Multi-turrican. You thought the body is more accurate. No, it really, these trend lines a lot of times, you use what makes the most sense. So I don't know if you're just getting here, but we talked about anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, so 4 touch points on the outside. Disregarded the wick here. Why? Because when we plotted it like this, we got so much respect on the heart line. We check our math, okay, and that's how the market is interpreting the channel. Yep, Andrew Best, exactly. Higher on Binance because it's to tether, not to the US dollar, right? Fiat. What's up, Essex Hammerman? Doing well, man. Come on, England. Real quick. Here's your ONT. Yeah. Big old dumpster fire down here. Just so bearish, so oversold, but no demand, right? Just look at the price action. You can clearly see the next target right around that 1386 area. Can't hold that. You're coming on down to that 1272 to 1055, 1100, the stupid wick right here from the beginning. That's it, man. Just a dumpster fire. Fib extensions, anchor point 1 and 2 for the fib targets down here. All right, it's your ONT. Boom, thanks. Okay, let's see. Usually 231 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. While Bitcoin breaks its little flag here, we're still within the parameters of the downsloping channel. So 3250 is the area to hold. We're trying to. We just closed the daily and 4-hour candle above it, but as it was just mentioned in stream by Colin McKinley, we have the lowest candle body low close for 52 weeks. The 52-week low has been closed on the 4-hour and daily. All right, so fresh lows, confirmed lows, right? Not wicks. Dentacoin, man. Oh my god. You're talking about the 200-week moving average ONJ? That's what you're talking about? If y'all don't know about the 200-week moving average, it's been discussed in here, I'm sure, all over the place, right? All over Twitter and stuff. That 200-week moving average, soon approaching. Currently, it's sitting at 31.88 right now, okay? When you got your fib extensions below the 200-week moving average, remember, 31.88. Look at the negative momentum on the weekly continuing to build, as we discussed, right? Someone was asking, but what about the divergence on the weekly? It's like, well, what about it? Who cares? We've just begun our negative momentum. Bearish engulfing candle. Just got our bearish engulfing candle, all right? So yeah, man. 31.88, 31.42 seem likely. That's it, man. That's it. Sweet, man. Sweet. We did it, man. Okay. Thanks, 3 lines for the 130 bits. Did you this, man? Thanks, dude. I'm selling. Yep, 32.50 on the dot right now. On the dot. Very cool. 183 likes. Let's get 200 likes. 200 likes, man. Let's get a like spike if you're enjoying this live stream. We're almost there, man. We're almost there. Thanks, call, man. So, in terms of squeeze all the 200 MA or continuation down, ONJ, man, I would just get back on the daily and 4-hour. Not worry about the weekly so much for now. But understand that 31.88 is your 200-week moving average, right? We get that, but that's just one thing, right? That's one thing out of so many things where you can look at the 4-hour and daily to tell you more things, right? I mean, you can't really see patterns, targets, measure moves, fib extensions on the weekly like that. We're just looking at a low to high fib extension, all right? So just a little bit. There we go. So negative momentum's just beginning to build on the MACD. RSI is bearish, but not oversold, so still have room to fall. 32.46 right now. We got as low today, or yesterday technically, as 32.29. We'll see how that goes. But remember this 32.50 area. Zoom out. Go to the daily so you can see what 32.50 is. This is why we're holding this right now, okay? This is why. Right here. Candle body low close back from September of 2017. So we're holding on to. Clearly. That's not a strong support. Sorry. You break this. Understand. There's nothing really here. It's a straight line up. This could all get shattered. And that's why we know the moves down could be pretty serious. Okay, cracking supports right here. That's why measured moves make sense too. They all make sense, okay? Same with Ethereum too. And Ripple, if Bitcoin dumps, then Ripple's going to 25 cents. Easy. Yeah, dude. Oh, and it's like, we've just talked about the 200-week MA and stuff, which I knew, like, immediately. I just assumed, right? What's up, Sleepy Cat? What's up, Greg Meyer? Oh, that's right, Nav. Give me a second. Okay. Here's your nav on the daily. Okay, on the daily. Anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 on the top. Heartline, heartline, heartline. Resistance. 25% support. 75% resistance. Finally broke it. Where we are. We're right at the very end of the road, are we not? End of the road. It's like we had this upsloping channel, hit a 30, look, from a high to low, we hit a 38% retrace, hit the 200-day moving average, and then sold off immediately and just upsloping and then just dumped, right? There was bearish divergence like crazy on both the oscillators, right? You can see high, double top, lower levels of strength, and positive momentum. So impending price action reversal, we got it. But we're still somehow holding, and I guess that's probably why you're asking, because you're like, is this gonna hold, man? Is this gonna hold?
CH.
Dude, Probes, man, thanks for the 1,050 bits, man. Thanks, dude. Much love. I don't know what that said. It was like skate or something. Right, so we broke that, clearly. So I don't mean, you got really, I don't know any patterns going on. You got some support here. If you break this, man, it's gonna be a real bad time. Okay, we can set up our fib extensions, but this volatility right here is very tough on to fib, right? We can go with a candle close to candle close and get some fib extension targets down to 246, 202, and 140. Okay, down here. If we broke this 329 spot, we could see anywhere between here, right? As examiner, that's it, dude. Candle close to candle close. Screw this volatility. All right, that's it. Lowest lows. I mean, you're right. You're very close to the lowest lows of all time on nav. So meh, right? Very meh. Wait. Yeah, we could break through at O and J. We very well could, right? But here we are. We're actually below the candle close, right? We're below it, man. Next stop, 3,000, right? Next freaking stop, 3,000. Here we are, beginning to crack. 32.42. Well, we're trying to anyway, right? Let's see if it picks up any. What's up, Sir Newton, man? What, Nav looks like a ride at Universal Studios? Yeah, dude, it totally does. It totally friggin' does. The Germans are fast approaching, Probes, man. They're fast approaching. You've got lots of dollars, Sir Newton. F it. F what, man? It's a big pronoun, remember? A crypto with no downtime in 7 years? Sucks. Crypto realist? What do you mean? No downtime. Hey man, we're at 32.38, beginning to crack. We are cracking right now. Wonder how 32.29 is going to hold once we get to that wick. Not very well, probably. See, the volume comes in. All right, We've just begun. About 16 minutes ago, we began our new 4-hour candle. All right. Sir Nate, man, don't blame me for the bear market, okay? Don't blame me, man. There was selling pressure on every Canadian exchange today. Yeah, don't have crap, man. I think I missed that. I don't know exactly what that song was. I'll tell you the one right now is Face to Face by Marsh. The Air Draw intro mix. Whatever that is. You're thinking of starting on the beer? Sir Newman? Is that true, dude? That's what it is. And do we hit 200 likes? Are you kidding me, dude? Dude, y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for the 200 likes. Fantastic. I've got that funeral to attend tomorrow morning. Wow. That's so that's gonna be it's gonna be like raining all day. Gotta drop like hours away. Bitcoin's selling off, man. Give me a second, all right? Hold on. If we hit Alt-I, this song would be so good, right? Because we'd be like, we're breaking out to the upside, man. We're doing this, man. We're doing this. Let's go, baby. Let's go. But we're not. It's kind of like in Breaking Bad. Remember when Jesse's like at the end of the series, he's like in that dream of like making the wood, right? He's like crafting the wood and polishing it, making that box, and he wakes up and he's like, you know, where he is, he's like all chained up and he's like having to make meth. Remember, that's kind of like what's going on between this song, the Alt-I, and then looking at it normally, right? So we're just getting a beer, Benjamin. Wrecked, man. Wrecked. Thanks, Louis, man. What's up, Matrix M? Big one's gonna pump. Be prepared, Benny, man. All right, be prepared. Yeah, looks like XRP to BTC's moving a little bit, right? Had a nice daily bullish engulfing on the close. Very nice, man. Very, very nice. Very nice. Hey, man, super nice. Yeah. Bitcoin and the BTC pair is in extremely bullish conditions right now. Looks very nice. Okay. Still holding though, but again, we're making those lowest lows, right, of the year right now. Vechain doing things. Is that a joint?
There's no real support until 2800 demo. What do you think, Master Mitch?
Holy crap. Yep, well, there's a little support at 3,000. So 3,000 and 2872 is another one, right? Candle close, candle close. You got some wicks here, but that's it, man. That's really it. Then you got another wick, 2787. You got another one down at like 2728. So I don't know, man. Not really strong, but yeah, 3,000 area. Like, we're up here right now. Again, once you crack this, smooth sailing to 3,000. Smooth sailing to that 3,000, man. All right. And really, we're beginning to crack it. We're below it now. We're actually, you can't see it. We are below this area. Hey, what are we holding on to right now? Holding on to that wick, right? Okay, that's what we're holding on to. Look, the wick. Gotta zoom in more here. Hold on. Jeez. Yeah, that wick from September 14th, 2017. That's what we're starting to, we're like bouncing all. Like, we cracked the candle close finally. We've been holding this for a little while, for like a day or two, a few days, and now we've cracked it, and now we're at this one stupid weak wick, and that's what we're holding for now. All right. So breaking that, man, you can understand it's. This is terrible. Yeah, Bushman, Keith Stone, man. Nah, dude, just drinking craft beer, craft IPA. You got your first beer, Sir Newt, man? Charlotte, sorry to hear that. Ironically, that was my grandmother's name, Charlotte, so thanks for your condolences. And the irony. Diet Natty, man. Is there such thing as Diet Natty? It's not Natty Light. What is this, college? What's up, Eric Anthony? Yeah, probably, yeah, doing better than Bitcoin, certainly. Crypto dude, you're freaking out. See, freaking out, that's the thing. You should never be freaking out in any position. Okay. You don't think Bitcoin can go below 3,000, all right? 3,000. Yeah, I mean, maybe not. Maybe not for a while. But I'd like to see how we respond to the lack of support. That's what I want to see us respond to once we break it. Darcher, man. I don't even know, dude. 32.33 repeating course. Holy crap, man. You're right. I said the Leroy Jenkins price. Dang, dude. Yeah, you like that, the SQs, man, MK, man? I think BitMEX Trader was all up in on that, too. All Day IPA by Founders. It's a local brewery. It's called Good People Brewing Company. Yeah, Herbert, man. Yeah, here you go, man.
Vechain doing things.
But it's extremely bearish. All-time lows. Herbert, man. It sucks. You can do anything at once, right? Multi-turkin. But, you know, we're talking about that's probably your next level of support down at that 3,000 mark, but just between where we are now and there is nothing. Okay, nothing but pain and despair. So we're just kind of back testing, it seems. We just broke it, right? We broke that. We broke that support. Okay, back from September 14th, 2017. We're below it now, very close. Look, today or yesterday's close, like 30 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago, lowest candle body low close confirmed in 52 weeks. 52-week low, fresh 52-week low, and just right after the selling continues, right? Selling continues. Bearish engulfing candle on the daily, very, very bad. I know volume sucks, but remember, majority of the
Is that a joint?
volume comes from OTCs.
I imagine you've probably seen a lot of situations where assets rose up from a situation like this and eventually came back to new highs. But looking objectively at the ugly way the big time frame descending wedge broke down, how does BTC recover from this?
A lot of times when you see assets do this, man, a lot of times they don't recover for a really, really long time. Okay, like for real, it takes a long time to recover. Bitcoin, crypto, different beast, but go to gold, go to silver, things that are somewhat compared to what Bitcoin is, right? A store value, whatever. Pumps like this, it takes a long time to recover. Okay, and really, man, I don't know if we want to be using measure principle. We could, sure, we really could, but I think that measure move puts us down at, what was it? Hold on. Because people would say, oh, this is the start of it, or this is the start of it. Really, I don't even think that makes sense. That's like literally puts you at zero. See what I'm saying for measure move? It just doesn't make sense, right? So, but from a low to high here, any kind of measure move, 27, 23 targets been hit. Right, man, I wouldn't be looking for the measure principle in a situation like this, okay? I'd be looking more for horizontal line supports in knowing how weak we are and how close we are to breaking and falling to 3,000. And then, I don't know, at that point, we'll look for some more bullish divergence, look for more, look for oscillators to see if we will make a short-term retrace to the upside, a lower high, and then break down again. And then eventually maybe could hit 2,000 if that's the case. All right. But we're still looking for that huge spike in volume. Sorry, there's a lot of education stuff there, y'all. My bad. That's just... Anyway, we're looking for extreme volume to come in, a capitulatory dump, and then a huge rally right after it, a V, and then to normalize on price, and then we'll just go sideways, range bound for a while. And it could take years, like gold and silver. Holy crap. All right, man, so... Look for horizontal lines in this situation, not so much patterns, because if you were looking at a pattern, your measure move's pretty much already been hit. And then any other larger pattern that you'd be looking at doesn't make sense because it puts you at zero. Right, that's it. Still have 5 Litecoin. You hope they don't take it anymore? Yeah. Well, there you go, man. Very well could. What's up, Mike? Mike 78, dude. Let's go. XRP. Hype? Not to the US dollar, right? Adam and Eve said XRP #1, John Legend. Oh yeah, did they? Hey, look at the bounce right here, right? Nice bounce we're seeing. Let's go back to the 4 hour. Wow, nice. Showing some rejection right now. Rejection at these levels. These September 2017 lows. Long doji for now. But again, 3 hours, 31 minutes left on this 4 hour candle. Anything's possible, right? So we just know that this is it, man. Last line of defense is pretty much right here. We were below it and now we're above it for now, right? That's it. Break that 3145 to 1272. Fib extension. Trailer Park Boys is the only show you can watch. I told us so, man. I told us so. Yeah, Pablo, 5800 support, manufactured support over the course of a year, right? Nice, man. Getting some moves going on, right? Maybe we'll get a back test. That'd be nice. Yeah, I'm sure some shorts on high leverage just got absolutely murdered, John Legend. Yeah, dude. Okay. Big time. Look at this, man. There's nice rejection pumping the upside. Okay. Wow. Not bad. But again, a lot of time left. Okay. Volume? Not much volume really right now, but when has there been much volume? The volume comes in on the sell-offs. Sell-off, sell-off, big sell-off. A lot of volume, okay. Jeez. Make sure that 277 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. as we watch Bitcoin destroy some breakout short sellers. Okay, this was a technical horizontal line, historical horizontal line, and we broke it. And when we broke it, I'm sure people just started layering in or started adding or going short, maybe on high leverage, and look at the pump we just got to eviscerate them, because the higher the leverage, the closer your liquidation price is to your entry, and people went high, you don't have much room for error before complete liquidation. So have fun with that over leverage trading. Good luck, dude. Hanging in there, Real Mike 78. How are you doing? It's a bear trap, Christian. Is that true? Well, we'll see. Again, there's 3 hours 30 minutes left, so you're 30 minutes into a 4-hour candle. Let's wait for confirmation on a candle close. Acon coin? Was that actually real? There was actually an Acon coin. What was its purpose? What was it even going to do, Anthony, man? TI got, or he made a crypto, then got sued for like $5 million for embezzlement, but did it pass, or didn't like he get indicted or whatever? What was the verdict on that case? Did he settle? What's up, Boogers guy, man? What's going on, dude? Well, hey, Boogers guy, we're holding, right? We're holding these historical September 2017 lows for now. Holding as well as we can. There's just so much time left before I can't do anything. I just could keep selling off. It's all good. Oh. Hey man, Alex Cobb, new Cobb Kang video, man. Okay, what was the other one? Oh, Nav. Awesome. You're at 4% battery, Anthony, man. Aren't you always low on battery, dude? Anthony, low battery, Rosano. It's your new thing, man. Shorts just got wrecked. Kryptona, yeah, we were just talking about that, man. That's why breakout buying, man. No confirmation. You get no confirmation and just go in short. This happens, man. It happened, I think last week. I mean, I'm sure it happens more and more, right, with these wicks. Surfishing Alabama, man, thanks for the $5 contribution. Cheers to you, man. Thanks, man. Oh, stock bro, Dogecoin, stablecoin, man. It wasn't very stable. I know we looked at that. I think maybe you made the joke. Someone else made the joke, but dude, not very stable. Went from like almost a cent to like 20% of a cent or something like that in like a 3 or 4 month period. So that's not very stable if you ask me, right? Doge definitely had a waterfall, Benjamin, man. Okay. Fire check volume on Bitcoin, Kryptonia. So much time left, man. So much time. Yeah, only a matter of time. I mean, it seems more than likely, dude. Just based on zooming out, there's nothing in between 3,000 and 3,250. There's literally nothing. It's like a desert, okay, outer space, because we have the black background. So what haven't been extra trades, man? Buying any more these days? Man, I just like prevailing trend being so extremely bearish, like going long, like a real long-term position, not like some sort of short-term position. I just I don't understand. Like it's like good. Like a lot of times you're looking for the bottoms with the divergence and stuff, so you don't get wrecked on shorts, right? So like, hey, if you see the bullish divergence coming, you see the bullish pattern, you see all these things that are bullish in your short position, you're looking to maybe hedge that position, right, by going long in case the retrace happens, and you're hedging while that retrace happens, right? But the problem is, like, when you retrace, you may find the bottom, but finding the top much more difficult because of how weak the market is, how weak the demand is for Bitcoin, right? So burrito sounds good. Crypto Noob Man. Who's talking about burritos, man? Thanks, One Man Army, dude. Appreciate you too. Dakota Diesel says the only thing providing liquidity in crypto is BitMEX. We would be 300 by now. Correct. As long as the volume on these major exchanges stays so low, the longer we have no volume, the more depreciation we will get in price. It's just how it works, man. The prevailing trend will always win when there's no volume. Okay. Yeah, 31.88. I think right now, none of your business is the 200-week moving average. We just looked at it. Oh, man. Sorry. Just cleaning up a little bit, alright. Interesting. It's crazy. 3,200 psychological resistance fee. Yeah, you know, it's just the 0 zeros, I guess, right? But that's not really that strong. So Nick Robot, yeah, a little late, man. It's all good. Been live for 2 hours and 28 minutes now. Be sure to hit that like button, that bell, us up if you are enjoying the coverage of this Bitcoin uncertainty and craziness right now. All right. So the music was just a little loud. All right. Hey, man, thanks for the 215 likes. Y'all are absolutely incredible. Thanks to 254 people here. But yeah, getting some rejection down here. Getting some rejection. Nice. I mean, you are technically right now, if we can find a swing low, you are technically getting some more bullish divergence if this holds. But again, there's so much time left. No confirmation of that. 3 hours and 20 minutes left on the 4-hour candle, right? Santana said so. Jules, man. Oh, Santa said so. Gotcha, not Santana. Or, yeah, Santa Ana. But it's happening right now. It bounced off the 200-week EMA. Oh, EMA. That's got to be the SMA. Cool J, not EMA. It's got to be the simple moving average, right? Because that's like right around the area. 3,200 That's 3,200 is where we hit, and that was like 12 bucks off the 200 week moving average. Simple moving average.
Is that a joint?
The low volume is scary. Do we really have to go below 2K to get that serious volume that we need? Looks that way. I'm not even rolling out going to $800 because the volume has been very low so far.
It'll continue being low, and that's why we wait. And that's why finding the bottom is really not that big of a deal, dude. Like, once the trend reverses, okay, you gotta wait for that to happen, right? You can't just catching a falling knife. I mean, this crap that we're seeing right now is not the end. We're not done selling. Like, you'll see the V, you'll see it, the high volume candles, you'll see the break to the upside, the lower high, and then you'll see the price go range bound for a while, up down for a long time. Okay. Holy crap, Dragon Ball Super Broly released in Japan and cinemas today. I actually never got to see the trailer. I wanted to. Someone sent it to me. I can't remember who sent it, but I do want to check that out for sure. But it's so weird because there was already a Broly movie, which is crazy. Yeah, Mike, we're having an adult beverage because we hit 200 likes, okay? That's what's awesome. Love it. When we hit 200 likes, man, it's like celebration, dude. Freaking-bration. So just holding, just rejecting these lower prices from September 2017. Rejecting prices, back from December of this year, right? Holding on for now, but again, look, already selling pressure is coming back in. 3 hours, 17 minutes left on the 4-hour candle, all right? Clearly see the trend we're in right now is down sloping. Okay, not your friend. Measure move of this, if head and shoulder continuation, which is very rare, you don't see it often. You would see a target measure move at 3,053, right? Pamp it. I don't know if we're gonna pamp it, man. I just don't know. It just seems like it's holding it right now. The price is just holding for now. Buffett loves crypto. Maybe, man. There's a possibility, but we got to hit 3,000 first, right? Have to do that first. That's what we like holding on to in this stream is where we going literally next, not where we going after step 1, 2, 3, 4. We're step 5. We're just going, where's next? The next area seems like 3,000, right? Peter Backer, maybe, I don't know. Proof of keys. Alright, Crypto Noob, have a good one, man. Thanks for the appreciation, dude. Appreciate you, dude. And you just supporting the stream, right? Dominique, man. I'm glad I made your day a little brighter. Dude, that's why I'm here. That's like what streamers are for, to make people's days a little bit better, okay? Or to educate or inform or do something, right? There's just a purpose. Oh, people in Fortnite, man.
Is that a joint?
Everyone wants to catch that V peak for the bragging rights, hee. The best indicator should be the crazy high volume dumpage.
Oh yeah. And we saw at the beginning the continuation of the bear trend, but we did not see the end of it. And normally at the end of crazy downtrends, you'll get that capitulatory move, and we haven't seen that yet. Nothing here or here or here. Nothing. No capitulation yet. Inside. What's up, Andy? Good to see ya. Thanks for being here. Yeah, didn't have that bot on. Andy, sorry. I mean, you're wanting to go long in a bear trend at 3,000? Oh, I see. You want to buy at 3,000. I don't know, man. It'd be preferable to get down there to those levels, and so we can see what's happening. Because making a buy at 3,000 when there's no bullish divergence, what's the point? You're literally just buying at 3,000 because there's a support looking left, but you want to use a bunch of coinciding variables, dude. Okay, so Asian trading starts in 15 minutes. I think a lot of Asia's already up, right? Support strong. Yeah, I don't know, man. Volume's low. Whatever, man. It's just holding for now. And again, 3 hours, 14 minutes. We've already showed that selling pressure very early into the candle. Okay, that pressure could pick up again. All right, like a tornado, man. Started down here. I mean, the day just started dumping. The first like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. All right, we've since bounced, but that could have just been a squeeze to liquidate some scrubby, you know, high leverage short sellers. Okay. Sure thing, Rami. I mean, it's never just about, hey, I'm just going to take a buy at this position way down here, and I'm waiting for it to get there. You got to look at other things, right? There's just more involved. Okay, so what's up, who knew? Okay. Anyway. Holy crap, that's crazy, man. What? Just real quick for one man army. All right, just a second. Okay, you got E and J still in that downtrend, right? Anchor point 1, 2, and 3, with nice respect on the 75. Heartline respect, 25% respect. Over and over and over. Heartline respect, 75% respect for the most part. Shows I thought we had ascending broadening wedge of some sort, which we did kind of, but really we gotta, this thing keeps moving, so we're trying to make sense of it. Anchor point 1 and 2 on the bottom of the upsloping channel, 1 and 2 up here, and you can clearly see we had this triangle. Measured move of the triangle was 614 sats on the breakout. We hit it, and we've since bounced, and in the upsloping channel now, within the downtrend, we've hit the heart line and since closed and reversed pretty much. All right, so making a lower high than its previous high. All right, but very, very close to the same high, just a lower high. All right, so is it still within the parameters of the downtrend? Okay, on E and J. This is the daily too, daily time scale, right? Time frame, whatever. All right, from the high to low, we've already hit the 50% retrace. You've already hit it, man. That's where we reversed our price action. And yeah, man, bearish stuff, bearish retraces. All right, that's it. One man army. Yeah, real Mike. Yes. What's up, VO, dude? Hope your wife was pleased with the shout out I gave you yesterday. Let me know. Okay. Yeah, it's 9:47 a.m. in Tokyo. Yeah, they're already up, man. So just kind of sitting still now after they run to the upside, but I mean, we ran all the way up to that 886 at 32.96, almost $3,300, and now we're back down to 32.73. So why even worry? Because you'd like to have more buying power, dry powder with you when it does eventually reverse, because this is a bear trend, and don't fight the trend. Holding and losing money, Justin Breen, in a bear trend, what's the point? Because, hey, say we reverse our price action eventually, man, we'll have more money at hand to get in. Once the reversal, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Hello. Help 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 help. Mitch is a smart and sexy individual. Ready.
Scrubby high leverage short. Thanks so much for the 420 contribution. It's a long name. Thanks, dude. Much love. Yeah, don't forget tonight, Patreon pregame night. We'll be hanging out 30 minutes before stream. getting those requests in and just talking. And if depending on how things go, we might just go live with them with us in voice chat. Okay. She was very pleased with the video. Excellent, man. So Shirley. The Star Wars world's creeping, man. Star Wars worlds. What's up, dude? What's up, man? And there's Joshua Ramsey. How you doing, man? How you doing? BB boob. Crypto's gonna die. You give up, BB? Okay. Don't be defeated, man. Though we're gonna go lower in price, not gonna die anytime, probably in the next couple of years. So we're still gonna be around, man. That's good. Yes, Cat. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Either way, right? Yeah, most crypto will die. That is a certainty. Oh yeah, man. It's just unsustainable. Okay, why is that money going to stay in something that is so much of a failure, right? Yeah, wait a couple years, man. All this crap will start turning back around to the upside. We'll start getting a tremendous bull run, but right now, understand that the bearish continuation has just begun. I mean, it's a month ago. 1 month. That's it, dude. Could take months and months and months. A bull run, it could take a year. Okay, for an actual real bull run, sustained bull run to happen, it could take a long time. John Legend, what happened to Cisco, man? Is it Cis Group? What? I thought Cisco was SY. Oh, there's something called SYS Coin. Oh my god. What happened to the SYS coin? Is that Cisco coin? I can't even scale it on my chart, man. It's ridiculous, dude. Hasn't been around very long, has it? Most of these S coins. I'm not even dealing with S coin, man. I can't even scale out. Chiefs or Chargers. So let's go with the Chiefs, man. Let's go with the Chiefs. Uh-oh, Stacking Center says Chargers. Oh. Wouldn't it, Josh Hampton, if it was at Kansas City, wouldn't you say Chargers or Chiefs, right? Because it's always at. The home team's on the right. What is that? Okay. John Legends. Tailing. He's tailing, man.
Is that a joint?
Can you see NEO at under $1? ETH under $10 and EOS under 10 cents?
I mean, like, if we woke up tomorrow and they were all like that, what would change, man? Right? What would change? These aren't companies that make money, that have revenue behind them. They don't have true fundamentals behind them. So, like, if it happened, hey, man, they're penny coins even more now. And if we're those prices, what's Bitcoin price at if they're all at that price, right? So tell me, man. Thanks to the 420 contribution to Jizma. Vladimir Putin, man. They remember Kay Ivey. I don't even know if you were here, but Kay Ivey was elected as the first woman governor in the state of Alabama. Okay? Ever. Just so you know. What's up, Morgan Freegan, man? Sorry you're getting in so late. I've been live for 2 hours and 44 minutes now, okay? So, been a while, right? I'm over time just because the daily closed and we started dumping, but we, you know, dumped from this 32.30.
Is that a joint?
Hey man, would love to get your read on the stock market. Maybe a quick analysis of the S&P? Are we about to fall off a cliff, or are we going to rip another 20% before the music stops?
Hey, Anthony A, man, thanks for 420 contribution. I'll tell you this, man. We've already looked at the monthly, dude. And I think the monthly is very, very telling, okay? Very, very telling. And if you're a regular viewer, you know this already, but if you're not, you should at least be aware of what's happening right now, what happened in October, and how bad it was, okay? So our mid-year rally, you know, after that January dump, largest spike of volatility in the history of the stock market, when we rallied, April, right, 100-day correction, we rallied all the way up to October to all-time highs. We made that high on price, that higher high on price on the monthly. Each candle represents a month. Showed the bearish divergence on the MACD and RSI. We also showed the bearish engulfing candle, right? Oh my God, are you kidding me? Bearish engulfing candle.
Is that a joint?
I think Bitcoin needs to be around 1K for the alts to drop that low.
There you go, man. There's some support around there. 1,200, 1,300, I think. Hey, at one point, maybe I could buy a you know, 1080 Ti for 1 Bitcoin. Wouldn't that be awesome, dude? Right. It's possible, man. But I'd like to see us hit 3,000, see how we respond to the price. I think around that 3,000 area, at some point, we're going to get a major retrace. We will get a nice rally, a fool's rally, where people who don't understand bear trends will think that maybe it's all over. But we're most likely will run up, retrace 50, 62% of the way from a high to low. At that point, it'll probably be the major high will still be from November 8th or 14th or whatever. And we'll find that major low and we'll retrace, again, 50% of the way. And that'll probably put us at like that point, 4,000, 4,400 maybe. And then we just dump again. We'll probably have bearish divergence, rising wedges, whatever. Okay, it'll just be a scrub rally. So I don't know. I think that 3,000 needs to happen. We need to reassess at that level when we get there. It just takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. People think it should and would and will and are mad that it won't, but it takes time. These markets, man, they're going to stay rational longer than you can stay solvent. All right? Thanks, dude. So along with the bearish divergence, 1, 2, 3 coinciding variables that are all bearish. You also have 4. Every time you make higher highs, you make lower levels of volume. Extremely bearish stuff. 4 different things are telling us bearish moves to the downside are likely. And guess what's happening on this month's candle that we have about, you know, we're about halfway through it almost, right? Another bearish engulfing candle. Another bearish engulfing candle. Aaron M. Or Anthony, excuse me, not Aaron M. So Anthony, what we did was we used Fibonacci, so we'll say that was the top from the low, March 2nd, 2009, the lowest low of the global financial crisis, to the highest high, all-time highs from October 5th or something. We fibbed, and we understand that your common retrace zone is anywhere between the 618 and the 382. Okay. But then we fibbed again to get some confluence levels. We used a different swing low in the same swing high from the February low, clear, discernible swing low to the all-time highs. We fibbed from bottom to top, and we see a confluence zone around 2370. So this might be where we're looking to go. All right. That's just the way it looks on the chart. This is a monthly time scale, so this takes a long time. This will take forever to play out, okay? Take months, year, couple years, whatever. But make no mistake that we are showing extremely bearish stuff. Remember, .com crash, I'm not saying we're gonna do that. I'm just saying look at them and see what they were doing. They were showing coinciding variables from the high on price, all-time high on price at the time, lower levels of positive momentum, all the way up till the end, lower levels of relative strength on higher prices, the bearish divergence on both. And here you go. Housing market, global financial crisis, the top. High on price, all-time highs on price, or technically higher highs, just double top, whatever. But this was a candle body close monthly high that was all-time highs at the time. Okay, so higher highs, lower levels of positive momentum, lower levels of relative strength. Okay, so after that happened, dump, crazy dumps, right? So look at us now, man. Look what we've done since then. We're at the tail end of a 10-year long market cycle. Understanding a free market, in a free market, crashes are part and parcel. They are going to happen. They happen all the time. All right. Every 10 years or so, you're going to get a big crash. All right. Free market. That's it, man. So that's kind of my analysis of the S&P 500. Let me know if that helps. Hopefully people will understand kind of what's happening right now. Okay. Sweet. What's up, Rachel Ritz? Is Logan here today? I think he was here earlier, much earlier in the stream. Okay. Greg Morgan, pro lurker. Excellent. Oh, rockets are done? What do you mean rockets are done, Star Wars Worlds, man? Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. GVT's at 8,888 sats. Wow, Greg. That's super duper Kang Logan. Whew. Okay. Nicholas Brabant, maybe, but again, we don't want to go off prices before they even happen, because when we get down here, I'd like to see some weekly or daily bullish divergence, give us more reason, maybe a pattern, bullish pattern, because if not, if we break this historical uptrend we've been in since 2009, man, maybe not. Maybe it's not. Maybe you're catching a falling knife and the new trend has begun and we're going to keep selling off. We have another confluence zone at 2,000. Okay, and that's back to, June 2015 levels, right? Over here, you got the 382 and the 786 on different fibs. So we have multiple confluence zones. We also have another confluence zone at the 618 and the 1272, right? Down here. The only real looking left support we have. That's it. Okay. So there are multiple confluence zones. Right, there are 3 of them. Yeah, Dakota, we looked at the 200-day or 200-week simple moving average at 31.88. We got very close to that. We're just $12 off. I think that, and I think someone said on Kraken it was hit. All right, just a little. Awesome, Anthony A. So you were pleased. Awesome. No, Millum, I do not. No. Anyways, we'll get back to. Bighorn. Still holding, man. Still holding above that critical area. It's very weak.
Is that a joint?
That heated conversation with Trump and Pelosi and Schumer was very interesting. It's amazing how they don't let the president get good things done in this country. The American people went the wall. All Dems do is resist and undermine. What is your opinion?
Politics, Vladimir Putin, man. Ugh. That's a tricky, man. Since it's a technical analysis show, I don't want to get too deep in politics, right? I think that the political system has become too polarized. I think that people treat politics like a sport team, which is absurd, where it's like, hey, since you're born, you're a Democrat till you die, right? I think that's terrible. Okay, so I think it hit critical mass with Obama. Obama was the critical mass, okay? The crazy swing to the left on the pendulum, and then Trump was the crazy reaction to that. You're right, when you drop the pendulum, it's going to go the equal point of distance and then start leveling back out. I think we've got Obama on one side, then Trump on the other. Hopefully we can see some middle ground hit with that pendulum, right? So, I don't know, man. It's nothing will get done with split houses and stuff like that. It's very tough, right? Trump was Obama's correction, pretty much. I mean, like, dude, he's a reaction to what Obama did, and I'm not saying either one's wrong, okay, because I'm not getting into politics on my personal side, so whatever. I'm just saying cause and effect. Yeah. What's up, Dennis Perry, man? Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. A little late. Been live 2 hours and 56 minutes now. Thanks so much for the 234 people tuned into Twitch and YouTube. Man, 231 likes. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are freaking amazing. Okay. Anthony, that's one of your best bets. Okay. Caliber in Crypto says with every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Yup. Not trying to get, literally not trying to get politics going. Vladimir Putin is asking, so I'm trying to just answer as as apolitical as possible, right? Just trying to give the objective view from maybe someone else, like from the inside, sees what's going on. That's literally the landscape. The political landscape is the cause and effect, I believe, the pendulum. What's up, Sandra Studios? Hi, Sandra Studios. ASL, age, sex, location. When you say hi like that, it makes me feel like you're wanting to ask. Okay. Sure thing, one man army, of course, dude. Always, man. Holy crap. Yeah, I really like Jordan Peterson, man. The guy was a genius. Certainly a genius. Okay. When should you sell your house and buy XVG? Literally anytime you want, man. Kappa. Alright. Of course, Kevin, man. Of course. We are. We're not going too far off, right? We're not. I can't control chat, but, you know. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Coin Daddy, man. I just don't want to get copyrighted, but I want to listen to it so bad. Thanks, James Glenn, man. Love you too, man. Y'all are silly, man. Okay, sometimes. So just know, downtrend. Bottom of the trend. It's like a measured move of that, you know, whatever. But it's not really potential anymore. Head and shoulders, a rare head and shoulders continuation pattern. All right, measured moves down here, 3,051. Even holding here doesn't mean we're done. We could run up and back test like we said we could, and then don't. Ben Shapiro, another really bright-minded individual. Okay, he's got his views on things, and he is his ability to debate, and I envy his ability to take on a mob of crazy people or people with different views than him. I think that's a gift he has. That's as far as I'll go with it. Okay.
Is that a joint?
I want Trump's will to prevail, and the Dems should see that obstructing good ideas is not a good tactic. They should work together to offer the people of the country the results and the achievements that they deserve, stand by and voted for.
The problem with that is, though, right, if you remember, the people voted for President Obama, and guess what? The Republicans blocked so much of what he tried to do as well, right? And so they're just saying it's retaliatory. It's the same thing that the Republicans did to the Democrats. And the perception of what's right is in the eye of the beholder. And so half the country now does not believe what other people believe, right? So that's very subjective, right? And it's like, of course, a lot of people, most people, half the people, whatever, believe in self-preservation, which is the Trump movement, and economy and America first and all that. And then the other half are for globalism and interconnecting with Europe and opening borders up and all that stuff, right? I mean, like it's half and half now. So perception of what's right is subjective, okay? And your perception of what's right, half the country does not agree with what you accept as what's right, right? And that's the issue we've got in politics. That's the big issue. All the subjective thoughts and ideologies, right? Eddie Murphy runs for Congress. They make it. Thanks, Lee, man. Cheers, Gall, man. Cheers, dude. Morgan Freeman, the U.S. military industrial pushing for war with Russia. Why would we go to war with Russia? That's nuclear. That's what is it? Yeah, nuclear assured destruction. Ever going to war with nuclear power? That's stupid. It's got so, like, I can't control when things get political. It's tough, man. Yeah, there you go, exactly. Shapiro is a globalist, but he's an excellent debater. Yep. That was kind of like my thought, right? That's as far as I was going to go, that he knows how to debate very well, right? Taylor, well, unfortunately, man, with us poor humans, that, you know, we're still animals, right? And we know how to think and we're conscious and all that, but democracy is the best system that humans have come up with so far, and there's nothing better right now. Nothing. Yeah, right, Rami. Yeah, right. Oh my God, y'all. So I'm trying not to read out this. Sure thing, Kevin, man. Yep, I can't help it, Kevin, man. All right, I'm trying to be as, you know, not in it as much, right? Am I Deutsch? I have a small percentage of Deutsch in me. Yeah. German? Yeah. German? I can't just read through chat. It's so much politics now. I can't read it out, right? Okay, 3325, Master Debater, Lugens, 3325. Once this breaks, you're coming down to 3,000, right? Once it breaks, there are fib extensions there, yes, you could hold on to, but 3,000 seems very likely. Okay. The 1 hour chart, Martine. Let's look at it, man. Let's look at the amount of mine. Hey, dude, yeah, man, it does look like a bear flag, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, the wick, the squeeze probably screwed a bunch of people, right? Shorters, right? I get you, dude. Just saying, man, right? Just kind of like that, dude, right? Yeah, it does look like a bear pole, bear flag, doesn't it? And what would the measure move of the bear pole, bear flag be? Martine, man, thanks for pointing that out. Look at this, 136.98. 136.98. Oh, it's right here. There's your 60-minute bear pole, bear flag. Good God. Here you go, man. It does. All right, 31.21, a 60-minute target. Whoa, where'd my mouse go? That's it, dude. Great one, Martin. Sorry, I don't want to say Martine. I was seeing the 2 A's and maybe thinking about 2 E's. Martin. Not bad. 9:30. Luke Jensman. Holy crap. Oh my god. Politics, y'all. Thanks, Vladimir Putin, man. Don't blame me, alright? Yeah, Bradford, man. It's just completely, it's just all hyperbole and polarization. Whew. Thanks, Rachel. Oh my God. Generation Recon, what do I say? I've been saying things for 3 hours and 7 minutes now, and I'll just hit this again. Alright, okay. What say you, Generation Recon? What say you, dude? No, I'm not half German. No, I'm like 15-20% German. I am Scottish, Nordic, and German. Kidding. The wig is the outlier. Yeah, but that's, again, could just be wrecking high leverage short scrubs. It's not easy, right? The short term, that's why we like swing trading. The long term, longer term is a lot easier. Way less manipulation. Okay. German? Skra? German? What?
Is that a joint?
You are welcome. And by the way, you have a great president right now. God bless America.
God bless America. Up until Christmas time. Hey, I've always had that American flag up. Maybe I should just put it right here. You know what? Whatever side you're on. Okay. Whatever side you're on, dude. I don't know where to have it. There it is. Let me find this USA flag. There you go, man. Safe up there. Safe up there. Alright. Because, dude, I've had this up forever. Looks pretty good right there. The frame. That's good there. Boom, perfect. There you go. Flags back up. I forgot, man. It's like, it's been there all year, but the Christmas tree and presents are there now, and now we've got the flag up here, okay? Scry, you're from Switzerland. Welcome. Welcome. It's getting a little late over there, isn't it? I'm colluding, man. I'm colluding with the politics, man. Hey, Martin, man. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, man. Welcome. Welcome. Thanks for the input. The good input before even subbing, dude. Excellent, man. Thank you, dude. Much love. Morgan Freeman says, who know? Create a fake war with Russia, and it goes off. Oh my god, that would be nuts, dude. Okay, and there, that's where you got guns, food, water, maybe some gold. Yeah, buddy. Is that what's up, Generation Recon, dude? Yeah, buddy. BH, good combination, man. Is that true, Taylor? Is that what I am? Just because we like... so what happens is when we get political, Taylor, man, we are taking away from what this show was built, my vision of it to be, right? So when we go political, depending on what my beliefs are, you say that, but you don't really know me, man. And I don't really let people know me on that side because of how screwed up it is now. All right. %, Scottish. Renee. Green-eyed. Yep. I've got like blue eyes. Red hair, blue eyes. Kentucky passed a hemp bill. Fantastic, man. Can we all agree that we hate, what's his name? Not Kellogg, but the William Randolph Hearst. I think everyone in this chat hates that guy. We hate that guy. He's an idiot. Piece of S. Okay. If you know anything about cannabis, you do hate William Randolph Hearst bad. Oh boy. Well, hey Bradford, man, it's like the community and chat, they want to talk about it, so I'm not gonna like fuel it, but I mean, I'm not gonna like, nothing we can do about it, man. Let the speech, let them all talk about it, whatever, man. There's nothing we can do. Your politics, our TA, only here. That's right, Rob Barr. That's right, man. Well, there you go. That should tell you my stance, BitMEX trades. If it's not, then I don't care, right, about that. Sorry, Crypto Stang, man. Sorry to hear that, dude. If you say capitulation can't be far away, it's going to be a little bit further than you think, right? That's normally how it goes. Sure thing, Dennis Perry, man. Oh my god. Wow, every single comment now is political. Vladimir Putin, look what you've done, dude. Vladimir! Francisco, you say politics divides, but crypto unites. Yeah, right. Au contraire. Au contraire, dude. Because the tribalism involved in crypto is extreme, dude. Extreme. And the only reason it's not as bad now as it was is because most of the S coins that there was the tribalism, they've all lost like 100% of their value, 95% of their value. Okay, and now all those little communities, tribalism, they're all dead. They're gone, right? XVG, there used to be an XVG like community. They were all like, screw Tron, we're gonna be the best, man. We're the coin of the year. Remember the Tron Connect Mafia dude coming in here trying to sabotage this stream for not shilling their crap? Even though we're like, it's Tron Connect, dude. The guy's on Periscope eating his boogers, man. Like, that's your guy, Justin Sun. Okay, it's really not, there's no more of that now. It's over because the price dictated the level, the community's involvement, all right, in this space. It's a joke. Crypto definitely does not unite, exactly. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Just trying to get through chat. It's kind of lit. Chat's kind of lit with the political conversations going on. Alright. Samsung's promising higher memory storage for solid state drives. That's awesome, Burgess Game, man. That's awesome. You're chill now, Taylor. Excellent, man. No, Benjamin did not hear the hearing. The Clinton Foundation did not. Oh my god, man. Alright, y'all. Dude, this is... What did you miss? You walked away to drink? A lot, I guess. Okay, y'all. Alright, well, we're just gonna relax. Okay. Possible potential. Thanks, Martin. Potential bear flag on Bitcoin right now. Seems like a valid possibility. The bear market and all that. So, I'll be back tonight around 11 Eastern. Okay. 11 Eastern. So, thanks so much for the love, support, contributions. Vladimir Putin and all y'all. Jules. Prebs. Actually, I'll be, we're doing a pregame for the patrons, okay, tonight. So I'll be back, maybe with them. I don't know. We'll call it when we see it. All right. So till next time, respect the T. Hey.